These no balls have proof. 2 in the first over, the free hit being dispatched for 4, and now 1 over here, which is gone for 6. We are now live on YouTube, folks. We are actually live on YouTube. Sorry for the delay. Technical issues. We've been live on Facebook from Ball 1. We are live here from HKCC on YouTube. It's 1.2 overs. The score is 14. The score is raised to 14, courtesy for no ball, high full toss that was hit for 6 over fine leg. I think they've just retrieved the ball, or they've got a ball. Have they just retrieved the ball?
Retrieved it yet, but there should be a spare ball with the umpires, if I'm not wrong.
So the ball seemed to have gone near the swimming pool, and it looks like they can retrieve it. So they are trying to retrieve it from fine leg. The third umpire has not walked out the ball's box of spares. And in case you missed the action, on YouTube especially, Pakistan Association elected to bowl first after winning the toss. A first ball was met by a boundary of the first legal ball. Benjamin Zanol, continuing in the same vein he left off at in his last game. We're now trying to retrieve the lost ball. I'm getting mixed messages on whether or not we're live on YouTube. I think we're live on YouTube now. If we're not live on YouTube, okay, we are live. Okay, brilliant. So as I was catching you up, we just had a high full toss. No ball, baby sash for 6. The box of spares, the bag of spares, should I say, have come out and they've taken a ball. It might have taken a brand new ball. What would you do? You would take a brand new ball here, or do you dip into the spares and pick something slightly older?
Probably take something older because, I mean, it's just 8 balls. That ball will swing, so it'd be too fair to get a new. Let's see what has to come up on this free hit. Benjamin Zanol hit the last free hit for 4. So let's see what's on this one. Rana is coming in to have his delivery, and the first one, the free hit, is a wide. Oh no, now this wouldn't be a start, I would be saying, free hit, because they will again get a free hit plus an extra run. Probably good for HKCC, but not for PACC. Anyway, Rana is coming in for the free hit. Will Zanol do this time? He has hit it hard through, and it's gone away to the boundary. Another 4 off a free hit for Benjamin Zanol in this match. 5th match of the Premier League T20. If you have missed it on YouTube, the 2 umpires are Shiroi Vacha and Barak Dar. And I am Aman Gidwani, age 15. In the commentary box, I'm with.
This young Aman here with me, Nitesh, in the commentary box. Doing a good job for 15 years old. But many young talents in Hong Kong, not just in terms of playing cricket, but also behind the scenes as well. That ball a little bit fuller and wider from Nazrullah. Better delivery, pushed away to point for no run. Benjamin's now looking good. He's timing the ball very sweetly. Did a couple of prepping drives, but found the fielder. And of course, dispatching the 2 free hits away for boundaries. They are playing on the slightly left side pitch, closer to the Astros. So the offside boundary for the right-hander is pretty short. It's probably the shortest boundary today. It'll be the same for both sides, obviously, but that'll be the targeting point. That's hit down the ground. It's coming down towards us. 1 bounce, 2 bounce. Babar Hayat. Very good fielding. He's taking a chunk of the turf out in the process. A big chunk of grass has come out here. I think it might have the groundsman around the field to patch it up, or they're just going to step on it and pretend like nothing happened. Big chunk of the grass coming out. The diving effort from the big man, Babar Hayat, doing very well to keep that to just 1 run. As he puts the grass back into the hole that's being created there. Sacred grass here at HKCC.
Yeah, very good dive from Babar Hayat. But anyway, this is the last ball of this over. It's been an expensive one after all, 14 off it. And he goes straight up, and could this be the first wicket? It is! And that's the end of Benjamin Zanol. Oh, Raj Kapoor, sorry, 0 of 4.
Yeah, Rag Kapoor struggling a little bit for touch. He struggled in the first game as well a little bit just to find his timing early on. Shorter ball there. The shot was on. He hit it fairly cleanly, but he found the man in the deep. The fielder's not there. That's 6, especially on a ground like HKCC. But the fielder was out there. Judged it well. Took the catch.
Yeah, especially under the sunlight, it is pretty difficult to take these sort of catches, but it was fairly simple if there was no light. As Kinshit Shah is walking out, HKCC after that end of the over is 20 for 1. The last over went for 13 runs and a wicket. And PACC are now coming back, I think, after that wicket. But it depends how well these two can put their foot down and score those runs quickly. Zanol is in great form, looking to hit those runs. But it is now down to Kinshit Shah, who is at the crease, striker's end, to face Tanvir Afzal for his second over. First one went for 7. Now this one could go at least. We'll see. Don't want to make any comments. The Barakdar is now at that side of umpiring. And Tanvir Afzal is there. Can Yasim get a catch this time? We'll see about that. Here we go. First run to Kinshit. First Kinshit. A great shot by Kinshit to start. It's put along the ground. Fielder is found. And a slight misfield, but it's only kept to 1. Brilliant way to start for Kinshit Shah after that wicket. I mean, normally somebody would block the ball, but Kinshit Shah went for the cut immediately and got good ground to it. The fielder was exceptional, came inside, took the ball in his hands, but unfortunately it was a little bit of a misfield there, but still only kept till 1. That grass doesn't seem to have been put down after that Babar Hayat dive. Well, let's see what happens to that in a few. The groundsman will have some work as this ball is now pushed for a cover drive in. Is it going to go to the boundary? Yes! Another 4 for HKCC. As that is Ben Zanol. We were just talking about him having great form. And he comes out with a cracking drive there. And has put that ball to the fence. HKCC moves to 25 for 1. Zanol moves to 20 of 12. 3 4 0 6s. Strike rate of 168. If I can see right here. Tanvir Afzal will try and get something now. Will he try and go wide of the off stump for a little nick there? Or will he go to the leg stump for probably a good catch down the leg side? We'll have to see. He's coming in for his third delivery of the over. What's going to happen here? Zano punches it far. How far is that? It's taken. That's the end of Ben Zanol. Just as we were talking, he was going at a good rhythm. And he is caught for his 20 of 13. Brilliant end, 3 4s. But unfortunately, HKCC are now in a bit of a mess. Nazul Rana took that catch. Very young player. And just under the sun, had good ground to it and took that catch. As we see Luke Jones come to the crease. Last season, he was in great form, hitting some 6s, some 4s. The other day, he hit some 16 odd runs and got HKCC in a situation which could have been even worse, but they somehow managed to clinch a win. Hit that direct hit in the super over, which got them through it. Otherwise, we don't know what could have happened there for HKCC. Tanvir Afzal picks up his first wicket today after 9 deliveries, giving 12 runs and taking 1. Well, we have to see. There are? Okay. As Kinshit Shah will be on strike. He's on 1 of 1 or the strike rate of 100. It was unfortunate for Benjamin Zanol because he was in cracking form today, finding the middle of that bat everywhere. Suddenly decided why not go 1 down the ground and hit a 6 while he was then caught by Rana. Tanvir coming in, and it's going to be a block by Kinshit Shah. HKCC 25 for 2 after 2.4 overs. How will Tanveer Afzal his last two? Will he get another wicket or will he just keep them defending the ball in this power play? Well, let's see what he does. He's coming in. Kinchit Shah has just worked it away, but he's got none because he found the fielder over there. As we are down to one more ball till the end of the over. Hopefully, Tanveer Afzal can probably not get a no ball again. He's probably been the best bowler for no balls this season. Anyway, here we go. The last ball of this over. How's it gonna go? He hits it hard down the ground, but well fielded by Tanveer Afzal. And that's the end of the third over. It's 25 for 2 after 3.
Yeah, as you mentioned, Benjamin Zanar was looking good. Out for 20 again. Got off around 20 in his last game as well. So he's hitting the ball nicely. He's getting the team off the flying starts, but hasn't stuck in there. So he's done a good job there. A notable omission from the playing 11, Anshuman Rath, not playing for HKCC. A lot of rumors floating around that he might play. He's actually here at HKCC. He's at the ground. He was giving the team some fielding drills. He's hitting them some catches. But I think he's decided to sit this game out, so he's not playing. We do have a pretty strong HKCC team, though. They've made one change. They brought Reed Maudsley in, and I think they've left out Tanveer Ahmed. No, Tanveer Ahmed's playing. They've left out Rory Keynes. Have they left out Rory Keynes? Yeah, they left out Rory Keynes. David Jacker is playing as a keeper, and Reed Maudsley is playing as well. I think he's playing a bit of Jata Subramaniam, which is interesting. Jata, man of the match in the tied game, left out of the 11 today. Shows you how strong the squad is.
As Ishtak comes back for the fourth over here. It's his first over to Luke Jones, who's a new man in. After that catch, Benjamin Zanar. Jones trying to play a cut as it's a wide. Not a good start for Ishtak. It's a fair delivery. I thought it was going to go for a wide. What's going to happen here? Is it going to be a wide or is it? Jones trying to play the cut. Doesn't get his timing correct. It's just on the ground.
Ishtiaq here starting with a tight line outside off stump, trying to invite the cut shot. He's got a slip in place and a tight offside field. No one at deep point as well. So he's definitely tempting Luke Jones to play a cut. We saw Luke Jones play some very nice cuts against Ehsan Khan. Something he likes to do. He's strong in that region. So it's a good plan here from the off spinner. Ishtiaq, of course, I think he took 3 for 12. If not 3 for 12, 3 for 16, something along those lines. In his last game against USRC. Another wide though. 2 wides in this over already.
I don't know this player, but it feels like Takir is the expert for no balls and he is for the wide balls. What's going to happen here? He defends the ball. Very solid batsman, Luke Jones. Will he get past 16 runs today? Or will he be stuck on his 16 runs from the last game? Really depends on how well he has got his rhythm. As he defends the next run also. 0 of 6 balls, if I'm not wrong, is Luke Jones. It's a shocking start for him.
Difficult pitch to bat on, bit of spin on it as we've seen already. Ishaq has turned a few, some are sticking in the pitch. We saw this yesterday from Lal Saiwan admission road as well. The pitches are actually a bit, at this time of year with the heat and the rain, pitches tend to be a bit slow, a bit dry, a bit of spin. And especially with the volume of cricket we play on our pitches in Hong Kong, they don't get much time to recover. So it's always a lot trickier to play spinners and medium pacers than it will appear watching on the screen. Luke Jones, I think he did a good job there in negotiating Ishtiaq's over. Ishtiaq, a very threatening off spinner. And I think there's going to be a change of bowling, or is it Tanvir going to continue? Tanvir Afzal is going to continue. He's bowled well after the first couple of no balls. He's bounced back very nicely.
Yeah, very true that we didn't start too well, but he's come back in great touch, surprisingly. As Kinchit Shah is on strike for this ball. Kinchit Shah is, if you didn't know, he's an official Hong Kong national team player. How can he go? He's come down the wicket to smash, but he cannot get the timing. It goes back to Tanvir. Just walked when Tanvir was running in, just walked down the wicket slightly. And it's a free hit, in fact. Sorry. It's a no ball again from Tanvir Afzal. This is not going too well for him, but can he find his rhythm again? Will he get another wicket? How does this free hit go? Kinchit Shah is brilliant with the free hits. How does this one go? Tanvir is bowling up here for the free hit. It's another one. And how's it going to go? He dispatches it, but it should be taken. It's taken, but they're coming to throw goes to the bowler's end and it's gone there. And how is it? No, it's not out, says the Barakdar. Luke Jones made it comfortably back in. Kinchit Shah headed quite high in the air. Fielder took the catch. It was a free hit, so it wasn't going to be counted. Brilliant throw back to the bowler's end in time to get a run out. I actually thought that was out.
Very good running. It looked like it was going to be tight there for a moment as the throw came. The throw was just a bit wide of the stumps, and we had to stretch out to collect the ball, move his arms back to the stump, fraction of the time. We don't have DRS here, so the umpires very wisely, if there's doubt it's not out, they kind of follow that more conservative policy. As back of a length from Tanvir Afzal here to Kinchit Shah, punches it hard, mid off fielding it, no run. So it's going well here. It's a bit pretty balanced. HKCC going to look at the run rate, be like, we've got to start, but we've lost a couple of early wickets. We've got two informed batsmen who batted very well last game to consolidate, and of course have Ninad Shah to come. But HKCC won't mind the 2 wickets.
Yeah, it's not been too good for HKCC to start, but they are trying to find back their form after Ben Zanol's wicket. Obviously, it's a balanced score at the minute here. HKCC, we know they've got a pretty strong lineup, as well as PACC. They both have got a strong lineup. So what will happen here? Because both teams are pretty good, actually. PACC has a strong batting lineup, and they need a good score, HKCC, to actually get it through. Kinchit Shah will just work it away down the leg side. The throw has to go to the keeper's end. He takes off the bails, but he's made it comfortably. Hassan tried to get it back into the keeper. The keeper quickly removed the bails, but Kinchit Shah had a little mix-up in the middle with Luke Jones. So not very good calling, but they have got through that moment, which is quite for HKCC. Less pressure on them. Another wicket could have gone down, but they saved their wickets. What is he going to try? What's his length now? What will he bowl to him as he comes in for this 5th ball? Kinchit Shah works it away. It's not fielded. It's a misfield. It's running away to the boundary, but it's fielded again for that 1 run. They kept it to 1 run, which is not a very bad work in the running. Their running is pretty good. PACC, they can run fast. Both teams have good batting lineup. HKCC, the score is quite balanced today. They're going at nearly 6 and over, I would say. A little above it. As Luke Jones is on strike here, 0 of 8 balls. Can he hit a 4 or a 6 or take a single to get off the mark here? What's he going to do at the last ball of the over? Just blocks it. No, he's going to take the 1. Good running there by the 2 of them. As the 5th over goes by, 32 for 2 after 5.
Erase it. Rewrite. It's like As Ishtiaq now top of his mark for the 6th over. 32 for 2 after 5. Into ball. It's chipped in the air. Yazov catch it. It's in the gap. There's no mid off really. There's a bit of a short extra cover and a long off. It's gone there. The gap between the bowler and the short extra cover. It was really well. There's Ehsan Nawaz there, short extra cover, running to his left, trying to catch that. Just in the gap. As Luke Jones finally, he's got 2 runs on the last 2 balls. He's off and away. Again, it's the second time we've seen Ishtiaq do that. He's got the ball to grip in the pitch and spin. Batsman ends up defending it into the air. And now an inside edge. Kinshid Shah between the legs of Zishan Ali. 1 run. And they'll think about 2, but they won't come back for it. It's just 1 run. And you can just see again between the chip in the air and the inside edge, something in the pitch is not making it easy to time.
Yeah, this wicket is spinning too much, and it's good for the spin bowler. Inside edge was, it could have been dragged on, but instead it went away. Lucky there, and a pull away from Luke Jones. It's gone straight to the man. They keep it to 1 run. Great shot by Luke Jones there. He literally had a good power on that shot, but it didn't have distance to run away to that boundary there. The leg side. Kinshid Shah is on strike for this ball. Babar Hayat has moved back to the boundary as Kinshid will now try and block it, but it's spun so much that it went to the keeper and the field wasn't given. So we're going to see what happens here. And Kinshid Shah tries to punch it as it goes straight to the fielder again. It's been a great move here by the 2 of them. As we're just going to see. He comes in for the last ball of the 6th over. Kinshid Shah tries to block it. It goes to the keeper as it spins away. Beautiful bowling here. And so after 6, it's 35 for 2. In about 2 minutes, the next match is welcome at KCC. KCC versus Little Saiwan Premier team. As power play ends, Barakhtar just signaling that. Luke Jones on strike. And it's a change of bowler, I think. Is it Rana there? Rana is the new bowler. Tanveer Afzal has been replaced. He had bowled a brilliant 3 overs. Didn't start too well with that 7 of the first, then got higher. But after 3, he finishes 17 for 1, which is at nearly 6, but not bad. His economy is not bad today. Tanveer Afzal. 35 for 2 after 6. Luke Jones, 3 of 11 as Rana is coming in. Luke Jones tries to play the pull and it's given a wide. Oh, Rana, what have you just done? How many extras have gone in this match? Oh, no. Well kept by the keeper. It went down the leg side. But Rana has, after that, he only bowled the 1 over, gave 13 runs. And now after 1 over, he's 14 left that wide. Jones tried to play the pull shot down the leg side. But he didn't get the connection and it just was given wide, which is not bad. Should have left it, Luke Jones. Luke Jones tries to punch it and goes straight to the man there. No run. So Rana is still there after 6.1 overs, 36 for 2. Luke Jones' strike rate has gone to 25.
It's been a mixed power play from KCC. They've been very tight in patches, but it's a lot of extras. Here comes Ryan now. The full toss. Should Roy Watch be looking at that closely, but it's been hit hard into extra cover. Didn't quite middle it. And the fielder that tidies up, they get 1. And look, you can see the batsman's kind of try to appeal to the umpires for a no ball. I don't think that's allowed under the laws of cricket. Batsmen do not get to appeal for no balls. Should not be expressing that, discontent very visibly. Umpires might have a word with them after the game. But It was a high full toss, granted, and he hit him pretty high, hit him high in the bat, shaking his hand. Luke Jones was definitely quite a bit high. Luke Jones, of course, a MCC young cricketer.
Yeah, I don't really think that's allowed in cricket laws, but we'll see what happens. Forget about that, as Kinchacha is on strike. And it's another wide. How many extras have been given here? PACC are not finding their rhythm in this match, as we hear here. As we've just got the update, Saiwan, Little Saiwan won the toss and KCC and elected to have a bat first. They're 2 without loss after 4 against KCC, as HKCC are 38 for 2 after 6.2. Kinchichan strike fire 14, 35.71 strike rate. Rana is coming back in. He's 1.2 over 16 for the 1 wicket. Not a bad start for HKCC after some time. As Kinchichai got hit on his glove. And he's going to take the single there. Umpire's having a word with Rana. Now, what was that? He was telling him the height factor. He's given him a warning, probably.
Yeah, there have been a few short balls in this over, probably the warning, one for the over. 39 for 2 and 6.5. We also have a game at KCC underway, as Aman rightly pointed out. We have a link to the live stream via Cricket's Q My Action Replay. That link will be shared in the comment section of the Facebook and YouTube streams after this over. For now, Rana in around the wicket, drops it short. Luke absolutely nails that one, but there is protection in the deep. Remember, it's after the power play. They do have the 5-man spread out. That's been collected. It's only 1 run. And they've been bowling well outside of the extras.
Yeah, that was absolutely the middle of the bat to that field over there. But just there's one magical person in this HKCC batting side, Ryan Buckley. Just nails that ball perfectly. His timing of perfection's great. As Kenchicha gets a full toss and just wants the single there. It's a misfield. They could probably come back for 2. He's saying 2, but no, they don't get back for 1. Well done, PACC. They managed to stop it to just 1 run. Could have gone 2 actually there.
PACC, of course, very impressive in the opening game against USRC. One change to the 11 that took part there. Manjinder Singh has been left out for young fast bowler Hassan Khan Mohammed, yet to bowl. But the fact that they've brought in another young fast bowler over a batsman means they probably have faith in the batting order, but also means they think this pitch probably conducive to pace bowling. Nevertheless, they have the 3-pronged spin attack of Ishtiaq, Anas Khan, and Yasin Murtaza. As Rana into bowl, the last ball, the 7th over. Bit expensive, but it's short ball again. It's miscued. And this is another strategy we're seeing. The use of the short balls when the pitch is a bit up and down. We saw both teams use that yesterday. And today, Rana exploiting that here again. It's not a bad over at all. 42 for 2 and 7. Again, it's how many runs have they conceded in extras now? In the double digits, I would think. At least 3 or 4 no balls, a few wides. 42 for 2, out of which roughly 10 are extras. It's a bit, it could be 32 for 2 and it's a completely different story. PACC have bowled well, except when they've not bowled well.
Yeah, there has been 9 extras, 5 wides, 4 no balls. As we see here, they are having an Ishita bowl is another over. Not bad. He's a great spinner. It was difficult for the batsman to face him. 42 for 2 after 7. They're going at 6 and over. Pretty good here. PACC finding the rhythm and appeal for a caught behind. And it's not given. Luke Jones. I'm just going to update you on the other match if you're not watching it. Saiwan are 10 without loss after 9 deliveries. Shahid Wasif 2 of 5. Ahmed 7 of 4. As Luke Jones punches it back to the bowler and it's a dot ball. Aizaz Khan bowling for them. We have 2 links, one to this one to the other one. On Instagram and on Facebook, you can watch it. We have the YouTube channel HK Cricket on YouTube and Instagram. As Luke has cut it away and it's fielded well. And it's an overthrow, which will get them to that 1 run that they needed. Oh no. HKCC are going slightly slowly now. They should start hitting some shots down the ground. Long on is there. Long off, don't think is in play. So if he just hits it, charges down the wicket and hits the bowler. As he now drives it, but he's fielded again. Kinchit Shah. These two have taken too long to get their rhythm sorted. 3 overs. Oh no. And then he just cuts one away, but he still can't get a single, Kinchit Shah. This 8th over is nearly coming to an end as the score is 43 for 2. Kinchit Shah 7 of 18 and Luke Jones 7 of 18. Last ball of the 8th over. What's going to happen? What can Kinchit do? He cuts it away hard and he's gone straight to the fielder for that single. And it's 44 for 2 after 8. And I think there might be a change in bowling, or is it drinks?
I think they might continue here with Rana from the mountainside end. Bowling fast, bowling short, the young 19-year-old, a lot of talent. It's been a good start from both teams. At the moment, it's a bit of a feeling out period for Luke Jones. Again, full credit to Ishtaq. He's bowled fantastically well. He's not missed his lengths. He's been a very good line, a little bit on the offside, but that's fine when you're bowling off stump, spinning the ball away from the batsman. It's really hard to find your range with a slip in place, with a packed offside field. You don't want to spoon it up, get an edge. It's been fantastic. Here comes Rana around the wicket.
Rana's coming around. Kinchit Shah has tried to get it. It's going to be a catch taken. And that's the end of Kinchit Shah now. Rana gets his 2nd wicket today. And HKCC are in a bit of trouble here. That's 44 for 3 after 8.1 overs.
That's what dot balls do to you. That's what the pressure of dot balls, the scoreboard pressure. 44 runs, 9 of which are from extras, not including the 2 boundaries from the free hit. So in fact, there's been very little offered to the HKCC batsmen in terms of bad balls. Just the extras have propped the score up, but apart from that, PACC have been very, very good.
As we talk about that, I think Neenat Shah is coming in. And actually, there should be no pressure on HKCC. If you remember last Sunday, they were in a very difficult situation to get the runs, but they managed somehow to get it. I think Tom Ingram has come, if I'm not mistaken. I thought it was Neenat for a second. The scoreboard says Tom Ingram. Check out. It's Neenat Shah. My mistake, sorry. Neenat Shah walks its way in. He's on strike. Rana is bowling brilliantly. Again, he's a young bowler. And he has started to find the rhythm in this game. He didn't start too well. He gave too many runs. But he's been fantastic so far with those wickets. Kinchit Shah, he won't feel too happy about it, but probably the best option was taking those singles, and then the pressure wouldn't have been on. The scoreboard would have been ticking, but here we go. Let's forget about that as the best. A good batsman comes in for HKCC. Can he get the runs to pile on, or just be again dot, dot, dot? We'll have to see. As he's coming in for his 2nd delivery of the over. And Neenad has just edged it, and this could be 1. It's gone down to... Yeah. And Babar Hayat can also cook, so if he bowls, it'll be a fun thing to watch.
Highly doubt Babar Hayat's going to toss the ball. But he's got a very important role in the team already as being the big hitting batsman. Up the top of the order, scored a wonderful 50 against USRC to lay the platform and essentially finish off the chase. They chased down 86 in 6.1 overs. Babar 50, like 20-something deliveries. Here comes Rana again around the wicket to Luke Jones. who tries to play a little dab down to third man, finds, if I'm not mistaken, it's Yasim Murtaza down there at backward point. No, it's not up. Another dot ball. It's Anas Khan. Anas Khan at back point. Anas Khan there. Good left arm spinner himself. We'll be looking at what Ishtiaq's managed to do very cleanly as yet again Rana around the wicket, length balls off some, yet again guided to backward point. 3 out of 4 balls is over. I've gone to backward point and 1 down to third man. So it tells you what kind of pace on this pitch there is. Not much for the batsman to get forward and hit on the front foot because they can't time it. They're looking to try and score behind the wicket, get their runs.
Seems to be a low scoring pitch today, actually. Saying that yesterday's game was quite a low scoring pitch, the Bangladesh versus India under 19, as Nitish Rana comes back. I'll tell you about that later. And here we go. Just it goes to the keeper. 45 for 3 after 8.5.
Bit of a warning from Tabarak Dar to Nazrullah Rana for running on the pitch in his follow through. Of course, a bit tricky, the right arm bowler coming around the wicket to sort of move away off the protected area. Yeah, as you mentioned, the India versus Bangladesh under 19 Asia Cup match, fantastic game, low scoring game. We might have another low scoring game here. We saw the women's teams today morning struggle with the uneven nature of the pitch and the bounce. 60 all out play, 60 for 3. Here comes Rana again. It's tighter on the body. This one might have been a bit of pad on that. Ninad, great calling. Sprinted through for that run, no hesitation. Luke Jones, bit of a stop and start, but Ninad was bursting right through, and that was very good calling. And I believe that has been that is the over. Just trying to see if that. Yep, that was signaled a leg by. We are now 46 for 3 after 9. Not the best start. PACC have pulled it back very nicely after an expensive few overs with the extras. They have found the range. I've been tight, but I think this is one of those wickets where maybe 120. You know, if HKCC get 120 and they've got Kinshas Shah, they've got Isaac Poole, they've got Ninad Shah, they've got a spin attack. They've got Ryan Buckley, who didn't bowl in the first game, take a 5-wicket haul for Durham on debut. He can bowl. You know, I think he can bowl a bit. And then they've got Tom Ring on the seamer. They've got Tanvir Ahmed in the seam attack. They've got Ra Kapoor bowled well. As just I was describing the HKCC bowling attack, you missed that Jaffer from Ishtiaq around the wicket in his 4th over, just given 7 runs so far. Spins past the blade of Ninad Shah.
Brilliant there. That brilliant ball. It just turned. As Luke Jones sweeps it away. Would this go to the fence? No, it's gone to the man for just a single. As we have another update here. DLSWCC apparently are 13 for 2 after 2.5. Waqas Khan 1 of 4. Hussain 1 of 1. And Davidson got the wicket. That's Aizaz Khan. Brilliant. 1 over, 2 runs, 1 wicket. Absolutely brilliant, Aizaz Khan. Davidson 1.511 for 1. I mean, Aizaz has to keep that form. He's the captain for the World T20 qualifier. As this could have been taken. It would have been a blinder if he had taken that catch. Ninad Shah just chipped it up. And if that catch was taken, he could have been in a lot of pressure. And HKCC are just rock and rolling here. Saying about the India under 19, India were bowled out for 105 and Bangladesh were bowled out for 101. India won by 5 runs. As Luke Jones sweeps it away, is this going for 6? It is the first 6 of the match. And Luke Jones has opened his accounting with a 6. A brilliant 6 there by Luke Jones. That will build his confidence for this match. See how he does. 54 for 3 after 9.4.
Yeah, they really needed that. That's just broken the shackles a bit. Ishtiaq was bowling beautifully. Luke Jones picking that one off the stumps, depositing it for 6. I think he's going to look to play out this over as he leaves that ball well alone. That's 6. That's like 50% of the runs Ishtiaq's conceded in this whole spell. 3.5 overs, just 15 runs off it. That's 6. Big dent to his figures. He's bowled beautifully, though. No wickets for him today. And I think that would have been part of the plan from HKCC after seeing how USRC lost 3 wickets to him in the crucial stage of the game. I think they realized that wickets in hand with HKCC with these boundaries can lead to a big score. And Luke Jones negotiates the last ball by defending into cover. Ishtiaq, wonderful spell. 4 overs for 15.
Yeah, brilliant spell there. As I was just seeing over here, that last over, the offside was completely empty. If he had cut it away, he would have probably got a 4 there quite comfortably. But can't say anything because Pakistan Association's fielding has been at their best today. As Neenad Shah is 2 of 2 and Luke Jones 14 of 23. Really? 54 for 3 after 10 overs. Yeah. As I think Rana is coming into bowl, if I'm not wrong. Right, his bowler's coming in. Neenad is there. And he works it away for 0. That was that ball on the pad. He probably could have just pushed it down the leg side and they got up here. Surprising Neenad Shah. HKCC's run rate have gone down. They started at 7. They then went to 6. And now they're down to, I don't know, 5 and over, 5.4. Not a great start after what we saw in the first over as the bowler comes back in. Neenad has worked it and a catch has been taken. Straightforward catch. Neenad Shah. Yasim took a great catch there. Neenad Shah just trying to find his rhythm and he gets caught. You can't always have one batsman bat for the team every game. Batted brilliantly in the last game, some sixes. Today, HKCC are stumbling here on this pitch. As I think Ryan Buckley has made his way out. Yes, Ryan Buckley has made his way out. He will be taking strike. And hopefully now HKCC should start attacking the ball in this last 9.4 overs. But they need runs now desperately because a great score would be around 140, 150 here on this pitch. But we'll have to see what they can manage. Looks like about 90 runs will be managed at this minute.
And they'll get a little bit more than 90, Aman. Yeah, I mean, that was really well timed, actually, Bindranath. Play that sweetly, but just flicked it up in the air. Again, I think that's just evident of the nature of this pitch. It's a bit slow. Ball maybe came onto him a little bit slower than he expected. So even though he timed it well and rolled his wrist on it, got caught by the man there. Meanwhile, at KCC, thus I won 16 for 2 at the end of the 4th over. Azaz Khan and Namibian fast bowler Jason Davidson, who has played for Namibia through the different various levels, together with Azaz Khan, have really worked over the top order for Lil Saiwan. They've got Waqas Khan and Hussein Ikram out there in the middle. Both talented batsmen. Ikram first ball duck against USRC to the 16-year-old Essam Muhammad yesterday. He'll be looking to correct that. He's already on 3 or 4. While Waqas Khan 68 in the opening pitch against HKCC and looked okay as well against USRC. So he'll be key. He's got 38, I believe, yesterday as well.
Ryan Buckley is coming. Full toss to start as he punches it down the ground. No run taken. Oh. I think probably the best plan for HKCC is take a single, let Luke Jones face, try and hit some good pull shots and good cuts away to the boundaries, find the open gaps and take runs here. They need runs desperately.
One thing to keep in mind, KCC have 2 left-arm spinners. So actually that's why the wickets of Nina and Kinchit was so key. Ishtiaq came on to bowl with the left-armers in, knowing that spinning the ball away to the left-hammers would be crucial, and that's another wide ball by Nasrallah going for the Yorker, stripping down leg side there a bit. Good take by Zishan Ali behind the stumps. But yeah, Ishtiaq, that's why he's so effective, bowling to the left-handers from around the wicket. Now he's done his 4 overs. The remainder of the spin attack for PACC are left-arm orthodox, Anas Khan and Yasim Murtaza. And had Ninad stuck in there, had Kinchit stuck in there, they would have had the ball spinning into them in their arc with a short boundary in one end, potential to score runs. Now they've got Buckley in, so that brings Yasim Murtaza and Anas Khan into the game, but a few more right-handers come down the order. Luke Jones has to target left-arm spinners, you would think.
Yes, Buckley's there. He drives this one. It's in the gap. Probably can get 2. Well fielded there. And they get back for 2. This is what I meant. Just find the gap, take those 2-3 runs. And that's all they need for Buckers at the minute. While Luke Jones could probably also, the short balls, he should just whack them and not try and find those singles here. And HKCC, and I think Luke Jones can take the pressure now and start hitting those 4s and 6s because he's faced 25 balls, only hit 1 6. It's quite a surprise. Buckley has found his rhythm straight away, 2 of 2. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Buckers again. It's a short ball. Defends it. And it's none of that ball. Very surprising there. Aizaz Khan, he's been brilliant today. Just if we look at his scorecard, he's given 2 overs, 4 runs, 1 wicket at an economy of 2. Iqbal, 0.3 overs, 1 run, no wicket. And it's very interesting now, this game over here and the game at KCC. So stay tuned. We can give you updates on the KCC one as you watch this interesting one come along. As Luke Jones leaves it and it's not given wide by the umpire. So that's the end of the 11th over. I would predict it's 57 for 4 at a rate of 5.7.
Ends a good spell from Rana. 3 wickets for 23 runs in 4 overs. And didn't start all that well, but came back very nicely. And again, big wickets, key wickets, Kinchit and Anacha. Those are big breakthroughs. It's just again the pressure the top balls built in one end from Ishtiaq and the fast bowler taking wickets from the other. Very good bowling from PACC's unit. And I mean, as expected, the left arm spinners come in. Here's the challenge for Luke Jones. He's been there in the middle for a while. He's got his eye in. He's got the short leg side boundary now. He's on strike, facing the left arm spinner spinning the ball into him. He has to go for this over. Yasir Murtaza is a very, very experienced campaigner, has played domestic cricket in Pakistan. I think he's taking on bowling from this end because he realizes that Anas Khan, the junior player, should probably bowl from the other end. We've also forgotten to mention Ehsan Nawaz fielding down here in front of us. Quality fast bowler. Hasn't been called upon to bowl yet.
Yeah, Yasim. Yeah, Ehsan Khan was fielding somewhere else and he's now been moved to the boundary in front of us. Can he possibly get to bowl today? Yasim is coming in to Luke Jones, who should possibly now try and whack him over the boundary because of the run rate. And he just plays that cut. He's going to get 0 off it, Luke Jones. Pretty good ball there by Yasim. Not expecting that. As I've said, HKCC have got so many good spinners, and this wicket is turning, so they could possibly get some wickets today. As Luke Jones tries to work it away for a pull shot, and he doesn't get enough on it, and it's hit him on the thigh pad. No appeal by PACC because they know it's going over the stumps by a mile. Lucky there for Luke Jones. Would have been out if it went lower. And then he pulls that away. It's given a wide. Another extra by PACC. How many extras have gone today? This is really bad by PACC. I saw the similar thing today in the under 15 game that I was playing. USRC gave so many extras to us. As he punches it down, fielded well. An interesting under 15 game today. Optimist versus USRC Gunners. Optimist were chasing 65 in 12 overs, started with 44 without loss after 8 and ended up 65 for 4 at their 11.3 overs. As Yasim comes in again, Luke Jones tries to defend it. A big appeal for LBW and the umpire has not given him.
I think he's not given that on height. Interesting here to know from Yasim. He knows Luke Jones is probably going to line up a big slog sweep. We've already seen one big slog sweep from Luke Jones, which he didn't connect. He's holding his back a little bit, his length of the back a little bit outside off stump, and he's getting to spin in. He's cramping Luke for room, so Luke can't just cut the short ball away because it's turning back in, and it's staying low. He's found the right length right away, and that is beautiful. That was close. Again, we're not in the best position to judge those LBWs. Shoaib Acha, very experienced umpire, signals leg by. I would think probably going down leg. Too much turn there. Again, a bit of bounce as well. He's bowling again that slightly back of a length. He's not bowling it too full. He now gets one ball at the right-hander. And he's sent 3 men out in the deep on the leg side to the right-hander, giving him all this gap on the leg side to work the ball into for a single. He's got a deep point on the offside. I think he's got a long off as well. We're right next to the side screen, so a bit hard for us to see. But he's definitely got 3 in the ring on the offside. Interesting to see how he goes. And he's got
As Buckers, we have seen how good he was in the last game. But HKCC close. But they couldn't get the win easily. They went through a super over, which could have possibly done in full innings time. As Buckers tries to go along it and it's nearly nicked it. And it's the end of this over. As 12 overs go, 59 for 4. But just to say, it's windy here at the ground. And I'm just going to have a look at the score at KCC now. And US and Sun are in a lot of trouble here. 5.4 overs, 18 for 4. Daniel Pascoe gets a wicket in his first over. 0.4 overs, 0 for 1. Iqbal, 1 over, 2 for 1. This is Ekmal here. I mean, Aizaz Khan also started like that, ended giving up 2 overs, 4 runs, and a wicket. As we now go in to see this over, Shiroy Vacha is telling the keeper something over here. What could he possibly be saying? Luke Jones comes on strike. Could he give another slog sweep and get a 6? This is now getting tighter. It's 12 overs gone, 59 for 4. And I think HKCC are heading to a score of nearly 110, 120 at this very minute as Khan comes in. A Khan. Brilliant. He's a spinner again. Seen so many spinners today. Can he actually not give an extra in his first over? Luke Jones, he tries to slog and he's going to just get one. It goes down the ground to long off. As Ryan Buckley will now try and do the same thing, hopefully. He always tries slogging Ryan Buckley. But it bounces one shot. Falls short of the man there. Ryan Buckley taking the risks now. He's realized that they're going very slow and needs to. And he now just tried to go down the wicket. Didn't get the best connection, but it bounced short, so that's lucky for him. As Luke Jones tries to work it away, but it goes back to the very slow today. Luke Jones, 15 of 31 deliveries. That is not too good. So he'll have to now start slogging well as he charges down the wicket. One bounce again to that same fielder. This is really interesting how twice 2 different batsmen has hit it to the same man. And could have been better. Could have gone 4, maybe 2 bounces. You out. The 13th over. As he hits it big, he is middle that out here. It's a cracking shot for 6 from Ryan Buckley. And that will release some pressure off him for some time. Only 2 or 3. But they can retrieve that ball. This one can be retrieved. Last time it was not retrieved. So this one has been retrieved. So very good. As Yasim has come back into the. Tanveer Afzal has another over. Ehsan Nawaz has got 4 overs to bowl. Will he get one in the spell? Because if he does, he can probably pick up some wickets here and get them into a really tight situation. Luke, I think it's time for him to now start slogging Yasim. If he can't, then they might be in a lot of pressure here. I think Yasim got slogged for 6. No, he's given 1 run off that one over there. As this is the over, Luke Jones works it away. He moved across the stumps. It goes to the man. 1 bounce into his hands. Luke Jones trying to do something. And surprisingly, he did not get the best connection he could have asked for. But yeah, not a bad start for him, actually. HKCC need a lot of that. They need now boundaries rather than trying just to take those 1s and 2s here. As Buckers gets on strike, Luke Jones will have something here. He's coming down the umpire. This is something unusual I've seen. Luke Jones just trying to defend it and it goes through his hands. Surprising action by Yasim. Just going from one side round the umpire and to the other side. I've never seen something like that actually. Tahir, I think, does it. Wow, again it's happening. And Ryan Buckley sweeps it away. He's only going to get the single there. Very good fielding there by the man. As HKCC bring up their 70 runs. That was a needed 70 runs for HKCC. I think now every 10 runs they should be clapping because that's how situation has got. This is sort of like an RCB situation. Couldn't get much on the board in a T20. Jones tries to pull it away. That's Babar high ball. And Jones gets another single. He's not able to get anything else than a single. Yasim, can he give a wide? Actually, last over, because of his wide, he got 1 run. Otherwise, it would have just been a maiden over. Buckers tries to reverse sweep and misses it completely. So rather wicket. I don't know what happened. As last ball of this 14th over, Buckers on strike, charges down the wicket. He has slogged it for 6. My word, it's gone out of here. It has hit the 10s. Brilliant shot after 14 overs. It is 77 for 4. Buckers finishes 16 of 12 with 2. He hasn't found any sixes. He hasn't found any boundary, just which is what HKCC need at the minute. Those 6s need to keep on coming.
Those of you watching on YouTube, hope you haven't had interruptions with the stream. We've had some issues with our Facebook stream. We'll be going back live shortly. So obviously, some connection issues here. Our Facebook, we've continued to have issues with our Facebook live stream, but our YouTube stream is still running strong. Those of you who will tune in on YouTube, thank you for joining us. We'll be coming back to Facebook shortly.
A brilliant ball by Khan. It's 1 run for Luke Jones. And Buckers now charged down the wicket again. The second time, and maybe he can do it. Try and get a 6. Again, try and get HKCC to more 6s now they need. This over needs to go for 30 runs or so to get them back in the game as Buckers just tries to sweep it. It's hit his pad. Run. Has it hit the pad? No. It hit his bat. But it hits pad because you were trying to hit it, sweep it down. Well done by Buckers, taking that single there. Probably giving Luke more advantage to try and hit that ball for 6 or 4. The leg side is completely, only one fielder's there, otherwise it's more open, and he goes straight. Slog pretty hard. Like Virat Kohli. RCB style. Luke Jones has tried to slog it again, and he'll only get the single there. Yes, and Nawaz looked interested to go and chase it down, but the man at the boundary said it's all mine today. So he took that. Third man, fine leg, all open up. You miscue it, goes over the keeper, probably trying to do a ramp shot. You're going to get 4 for that, mate. He charges down, he slogs it. Has it gone far? Yes, it has. It's a 6 by Ryan Buckley. Another 6 needed by HKCC here. And that is a shot we need to see very often by HKCC. 86 for 4 after 14.5. They're starting to find their rhythm back again. Again, 140, 150 on the charge. Full toss. Hit around the ground for 1. And that's the end of the 15th over. 87 for 4. Buckers finishes 24 of 15. And Luke Jones, we'll just get back to you. As water's being called on the field here by Ryan Buckley. And they're bringing out the water. While they're doing that, we'll get you back to the DLS WCC score. They're 26 for 4 after 7.5 overs. Pasco, brilliant, 1.5. 1 maiden, 3 for 1. 3 runs, 1 wicket. Brilliant by KCC here. Looking to be in good touch. Looking to go up the table again. They've won their first game. It's a start for them. Talking about a start, we've seen the under-15 women's. They've won a game yesterday. The national team women's have won the game yesterday against Saiwan. 96 for 7 with the women's batting first. Saiwan 46 all out. As well as last week, PACC under 15 played them. And they were 56 all out. And they chased it down in 8 overs. Losing just that 1 or 2 wickets there. As Yasim is coming back in.
We are now back live on Facebook. Apologies for technical issue as Yasim beats the batsman there on the outside edge. You've been enjoying the commentary of Aman Gidwani. As he's mentioned, Ryan Buckley been playing a bit of a blinder here, turned the game around. Got good support from Luke Jones at the other end as Murtaza comes in and gets an outside edge. So this game is being live scored on Cricket Info. A link to the live score will be shared in the comment section of both videos. And there's also another game happening that Aman's already told you about at KCC. The Saiwan DLIT are playing. KCC is currently struggling a bit as Ryan Buckley has just kied that. Ehsan Nawaz running around, had a lot of ground to cover, would not have gotten there in time, but he does brilliantly to keep them to just 1 run. Ryan Buckley's played a few of those big shots. He's taken on Murtaza, Anas Khan, the two left-arm spinners, hitting them straight down the ground. 3 sixes in his quick fire 25 at the moment. And that one, not as cleanly connected, slightly larger part of the ground. Ehsan Nawaz doing very well to run across, get it on the bounce, fire to throw in. Meanwhile, Murtaza, dot ball there to Luke Jones, who shuffles across the stump, trying to sweep it to fine leg, finds the fielder.
Yeah, very sloppy by Luke Jones. If he had left that, it probably would have been another strike. But he's tried to work it away. As Luke Jones pulls that away to the man there. We'll get on out of that delivery. Didn't tell you Luke's score before at the end of that over. He's 21 of 39 balls. Ryan 25 of 18. Ryan looking to be more faster in run scoring, as HKCC 89 for 4 after 15.5. Bucker's on strike. What will he do? Will he charge down the wicket and whack him over? He tries to defend, misses it. And that's the end of the 16th over. It's 89 for 4.
Entering the dying stages of this game, 8-9 for 4, with just 24 balls to go. You think they'd be looking for maybe another 30 runs here in the last 4 overs at least, get them to about 120. And as it's mentioned earlier, this looks like the kind of pitch where 120 would be a good score.
Yeah, 120 odd would look good on this pitch. I mean, it's not the best, but knowing PACC's lineup, you should get around the 150, which now looks impossible because you're going around 7 balls, which they haven't managed to do in 16 overs. So it's kind of impossible. But I mean, this is cricket. Cricket can change. The game of cricket can change completely. Like yesterday when we saw the under-19s, they were 99 for 8, looking very, very strong with some good batsmen there. And suddenly they started getting out. And that really India to get their Asia Cup win. 3 titles in a row now. As we have a new bowler, Hassan Mohammed. We have seen he's very young. Just talking about him before, as Luke Jones will have some pressure now against a young bowler. He's fast, Hassan, and here he comes in. Hassan is coming in to Luke Jones. Can Luke pump him over? Luke tries to punch him and he gets a single off that delivery. Not the best from Luke. 23 balls to go. I still think 120 is on. I think 120 is possible, but the 130 mark I think should be.
130 will be challenging, but the way Buckers is batting, and he's definitely in good touch, batted very well in the last game too, hitting it sweetly. It's just a matter of what, 40 runs to 130, that's 6 sixes, 3 overs, couple of 6s each over, bang, 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 get you 130. It's not impossible. It's not all the realms of probability. Yes, Aman rightly pointing out that last time we spoke about how easy hitting boundaries was, we got pins and all out. Commentators curse, a very real thing, and right there, Bucker's sizing up, trying to get the cut into the gap in the offside. Just found the man a point instead for a drop ball, 90 for 4 after 16.2.
Bucker's just trying to defend that ball. He works it away to the man there, which is not a bad thing to do at this point of time. That was a good ball. If he tried to drive it, he would have got edged, but he took the right decision, just in that ball along the ground as Hassan is coming in again. Buckers hits him over the man, and that's going to be 2 bounces into the ropes. That's going to be a 4 for Ryan Buckley. And PACC now will have something to think about. How will they make their field? The same shot he was rightly pointed out by my friend over here on the left of me. He tried playing the same shot 1 ball ago, couldn't connect it too well, and the next ball, boom, away to the boundary it goes. As we see, a fielder is coming in from the leg side, which means Buckers, if he gets one on the legs, he can flick it away for 6 or a 4 and he'll easily get it through. But I just noticed there's one man inside the ring, so try and get it over him next time. Buckley's looking really, really good. 3 balls to go, and there's some issue here with Buckley. I don't know what is going on, really. I think his bat has a slight problem. Has his bat cracked, or what has happened here? Let's have a look. What is going to go on? Looks all right, the umpire says. He's still looking at it.
There's a bit of a splinter sticking out the toe of the bat that he wants taken off. Just little things matter because if you play and miss and the splinter snaps off and someone feels we're caught behind, might be things like that. 24 for 4. A lot of pressure here on Hassan Mohammed because he's got a pack offside field. Can't afford to go on leg side, but look at that. Just as you say, he gets that really full on the toes against the double bluff here. He had a packed offside field. Buckers was shaping for a ball on the offside. Gets a full and fast one on his toes. LBW in front. Bit of an over-enthusiastic celebration there from Hassan. He's a young, aggressive fast bowler. I don't think he intended on giving the batsman a send-off, but ends up screaming in his face a little bit. These things happen. Young, aggressive fast bowlers. That's a big wicket. Ryan Buckley gone.
I have a feeling that was probably going down like for some reason. He shuffled across, hit him right on the toe. He wasn't looking very happy, Ryan Buckley, while walking off. And as we were talking one ball ago, his bat had some problem. As we talk, David Jacker has made his way out. He's also a pretty good batsman, solid batsman, and probably get them through it. Just thinking after Ryan Buckley's send off and his wicket, they're looking to get around 120 now. This can never go to 130 now. It looks a 120 for a score, but we never know what happens in cricket again. 60 runs impossible. 56 runs is impossible at this point of time to get 20 deliveries. It'll be pretty difficult to get that 150, but I think 120 is still on around 130. They'll have to win some effort. As Hassan Mohammed is given 4 balls, 5 runs, 1 wicket. Said he's a young bowler and very fast, and he's proven that very comfortably. He knows that he's been in great touch today. Actually, in this 4 balls, he's been great, brilliant. Hassan Mohammed, as that was been trying to pull and misses the stumps, and it goes to the keeper. Shouts of "oh" on the field over there because that was pretty close, but just missed the stumps.
And we've seen a lot of this last couple of days, last few games, even today morning, the short ball, staying a bit low, going underneath the pulls, underneath the cuts. And these pitches actually need to be a bit careful about cross-batted shots, playing the back. But it's a natural reaction to go back when you see a short ball, but got to be pushing a bit forward here as Hassan comes in for the final ball of the over. Much better. Similar length this time. Jakia's on the front foot. Tries it 2 point, wants 2, will get 1. Excellent over from Hassan Mohammed. Bowled to his field, bowled accurately. Very good stuff under pressure. 17 overs, 95 for 5.
As I look at the KCC score, Ibrahim Mohammed was injured at 8.5 overs. After that, he said, I'm still going to have a bat. He didn't retire. He had a great 4 and then 1 run as they finish at 34 for 4 after 9 overs. They're looking at 86 at this very minute, and a batting probability is 21% for Saiwan. HKCC still bad situation, 95 for 5 after 17. And Luke Jones is the only one who's more settled, as the probability for the batting team on Cricket HQ says 13%. This really depends on how well their bowling is, as Yasim comes back for another good over. And he get a wicket here. 3 overs, 12 runs, 0 wickets. Brilliant spells. And now it's on Luke Jones, I think, who's at non-strike. David should really take that single, push hard for the single, and get Luke to probably slog a few and get some sixes here because he has the talent. Luke is a great batsman. He has the talent to hit for sixes. Matters how well his connections are at times. Last season, he tried to do a sweep. It went straight up in the air to the keepers. And I think it was PACC only who took that catch that day. Yeah. Luke Jones tries and he's been bowled. David Jacker, has been bowled. So not the best. I think he was trying to slog again, but not the best way to do it. I said take a single, but didn't seem to have that game on.
We've been talking a lot about how good PACC spin bowling has been. This is the first wicket to spin today. Seen the fast bowlers taking all the wickets till now, and as well around with 3. Downway Afsar getting bends and all early on with 20 of 13, and Hassan Mohammed getting Ryan Buckley POs over. Over here now, on the flight through the bat and pad. Yasim Murtaza hits first wicket of the day. Spinner's first wicket of the day. In the 9 overs of spin we've had, 9.1 overs of spin, they have only gone for 46 runs and have got a wicket. So they've been excellent.
Yeah, they have been excellent. So, as we look at it, I was just having a little chat few hours ago about Yasim. His style of bowling coming right through the umpire is quite shocking because I've never seen something like that. It's very unusual to see at this stage of time. As I go back to cricket, to just giving a little update on KCC as Mousley has come to the crease. As Ehsan Khan is gone and the 35 for 5 after 9.2, little Saiwan. So it doesn't look too well for them. Looking very good for KCC. They'll be jumping up that ladder even if HKCC win today, which is a doubt still. As he just blocks that. I don't think that's what they need to do here. I think they need those singles desperately. All about the tactics. 35 for 5. As he's back on strike and he's walking it away for the single. This is what they needed, HKCC. This is what they needed to get Luke Jones on strike. 3 balls to go, 3 sixes will be brilliant. Gets them nearly 214, which would be a great. Then they could get to 130, and that would be a great score. 30 points, sort of a wicket. HKCC have great spinners there. They can use them. Ryan Buckley is there. Luke Jones, a great spinner. Isaac Poole. Brilliant. This lineup is great for HKCC today, but it's about Yasim, how well he can do it. John slogs, he doesn't get enough on it. It's going to be just the one. Brilliant by PACC here. They've started their game brilliantly. Yasim is bowling so well today. It's a surprise if he gets slogged for 6. Cuts it away. This is going to be the single. And they needed this desperately. They need a 6 now, honestly. If Jones can hit this last ball for 6, it'll release some tension off the batsman here. What's he gonna do? It's a wide and it's going away for 4, I think. Yes, wide and 4. Oh, it's well fielded. Brilliantly fielded there. Jones gets back for 2. Oh, it isn't a wide. It's signal leg bias. Very surprising there. I thought it was gone for a wide. As they come back for 2, and that's 100 up for HKCC. It's been a struggle to get that 100, but they get it in 18 overs. Very strong lineup. I can see Isaac Poole is put last batting today, surprisingly. 2 overs, 20 runs. What do you think?
Not out of the question. We've definitely seen teams score this many runs in the last couple of overs. Hassan Khan Mohammed's got an important role here. They've brought him in to bowl right at the back end of the innings. The thing with being a young fast bowler is that it's quite difficult to find your rhythm right away, quite difficult to get your lines and lengthwise, get your run up right. We've seen the likes of Tanvir Afzal and Nazrul Rana struggle with wides and no balls, but Hassan Khan, first over, spot on, right on the money, bowled to his field, no extras. They gave a wide, he gave a wide. 1 wide down the side, but 1 for 6 in 1 over. Does that again here. He's done a job for his team. He's taken them to a good position. As he ends into bowl, it's into the pads of the left hand. That's tickled down to us down here. He's not going to score. And just missing his line there a little bit. I don't think that's what he was looking for. And Reid Maudsley makes no mistake. Tucks it around the corner. Much needed boundary for HKCC. They move on to 104 for 6. Those of you joining us here on YouTube, apologies. Our Facebook stream has died yet again. We've been trying our best to keep it up and running, but technical issues happen to occur once in a while, and we are still live on YouTube. Thank you everyone watching. Hope you're enjoying our coverage. As Hassan Khan runs in the bowl here again, it's much better. That's the area he wants to get it in. Just been defended back to the bowler for no run.
Yeah, brilliant. Hassan Mohammed has been great today. That 4, Ehsan Nawaz was inside the ring. Couldn't get there, but trickled away for 4, which quick outfield. Yeah, I just realized it's a very quick outfield. The ball goes pretty quickly, and I would be surprised if a fielder could stop it. HKCC must not give the start they did the other day, but I'll tell you about that later. As this one has been punched away for one. No, it's just fielded well. Well fielded, and he hits his pad. He's in great. He's angry because he didn't get it. Didn't get the right length. HKCC, they should not give the start as last week while bowling first. Gave 16 of the first over. If they at the score now 104 for 6 after 18.3, looking at about now 114, I'm thinking at this very minute. Unless Luke Jones can really hit those sixes now. They need those. But he didn't find any throughout the innings. I don't know why he should find it now. And it's a wide, I think. It's kicked off the surface. Oh, the run has been quick. Is that Buys? Oh, he's got a bat on it. I first thought it's a wide, but he's got the bat on it, which means Luke Jones will be taking strike as the score moves to 105 for 6. Ehsan Khan not bowling today due to an injury. Very surprising. As Luke Jones punches it straight down the ground, he'll only get the single. Very surprising there by Luke Jones. Now he's either going to try to hit a 4 or 6, not take the single, run for 2, take your risks. And Luke Jones has to be on strike in the next over. Otherwise, they won't even manage 120 at this point of time, going at this over. The runs in this over has gone for about 6 or 5. This ball should be really out of the middle of the bat for 6. Can he do it? It's up to him. Brilliant Yorker there. Was going to be a wide, but he decides, let's go and inch that. As 19 goes by, 106 for the loss of 6. Can they get the 14 runs?
Another brilliant over from Hassan Mohammad Khan, hitting his Yorkers consistently, wide Yorkers. Good pace, good accuracy. In just one bad ball that tickled down to final leg for 4. And as you mentioned, Ehsan Nawaz, you've commented on him not bowling. He's carrying a bit of a back injury, he tells us. So he will be batting up the order again today. We'll hope to improve on his first ball duck from the last game. He's also a very capable batsman. Ehsan Nawaz, very underrated batsman. And he'll be fancying this run chase. It's a difficult pitch though, but 106 entering the 19th over. It's the final over here, and it looks like it's going to be, I think, Anas Khan bowling this final over. He's bowled 2 overs for 19 so far. Anas Khan took the brunt of Ryan Buckley's attack. He's on now to bowl the final one.
Yeah, this over could be interesting because Ryan Buckley went. He's a slogger. Now it's about Luke Jones. Can he also slog him here? Here we go. First ball of the last over as he slogs it. The man is there, but it's gone over his head for 6. And that is a great shot by Luke Jones to start the last over. HKCC need a lot of that at this point of time. At least 3 more to come. And then they'll be stable.
And it's a left-arm spinner bowling to the left-hander with the short boundary. It's a risky move because both batsmen here are left-handers. Both big hitters. They're both going to target that slog sweep. This one, a little bit fuller, a little bit slower. Goes to slog sweep. Can't quite get underneath it. A bit of a bottom edge. It's gone up for 1. They got an overthrow. Coming for the second. They've got the second. And they're going for a third. It's another overthrow. Oh, what's going on? What is going on here, boys? Initial run was taken a deep square leg where the fielder collected it. Flung it in. Beat the keeper. Man a point had the ball. Went for a direct hit run at the bowler's end. Bowler not backing up. They got another one. So they've got 9 runs off the first 2 deliveries. And just like that, 115, 5 away from 120. Exactly what they need. And our commentator here, not shy about who he's supporting today. Supporting his coach out there, Luke Jones. So a very expensive one, already 9 off it. Anas Khan runs into Reed Maudsley. It's a low delivery there. Almost in the block hole. Maudsley digs it out with a slog sweep, too long on. This time it'll only be a single.
Yeah, I think HKCC are now looking at about 120, 116 for 6 after 19.3. What can Luke Jones do? Can he get another slogger in? Slogs it as it's dropped. The bowler has dropped it. What has he done? That would have been a big wicket.
To be fair to Anas Khan, that would have been a blinder if he had taken it. Luke Jones absolutely nailed on back to him. He's lucky he didn't lose his head there. And Anas Khan in again. Oh, that's nailed. Anas Khan in again. That's on mid and leg. He's absolutely cracked that slog sweep. Absolutely cracked that slow save. Luke Jones, this is the value of spending time at the crease. He was struggling initially, couldn't find his range, didn't get out, didn't throw it away, built his innings. Now to come at the time, Panlovi's picked up 2 6s. Just like that, his strike rate's gone back up. And just like that, HKCC have something competitive with 1 ball to go. And the spare balls are coming out.
We have another lost ball. Lost balls today. One more ball to go. And the score amounts to 122 for 6, as I can update you while they get the spare ball with the other game. KCC have done a pretty good job as DLS WCC, which is Saiwan in 12 overs, 46 for 6. Erhan Seb, first ball 0. And Mohammad, after that injury, is still 12 of 18 not out with 1-4. But we have got the spare ball back, so I shall keep commenting about this. What will this last ball be? Can Luke Henny just nail it out of here? Can it be the last 6 of tonight? He hits it. It's going to be 6 more to finish the innings. What a way to finish it. Okay, well done, boy.
That is a fantastic end to the innings from Luke Jones, a blinder. 45 of 49. 3 6s in that final over. How many runs did that final? 22? 3 6s, 18. They're not 3. They got a single. 22, I think they got that last over, if I'm not mistaken. We're going to take a quick check. Yeah, there's 22 of that last over. It's 22 runs. Imagine you had a dot on that as well. Luke Jones, take a bow. Brilliant, brilliant hitting. Dug it in there, stuck it in throughout the whole innings. Last over cashes in. 128 for 6. You will think that is a power score. We will be back with the run chase very shortly. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. Plenty of action left to come.
This is ridiculous. I'll put up to you. Does this one? Should I drink or is this?
15-minute break. So, 1 minute. Now in the innings break, 128 for 2-run final. Centering the final over for Luke Jones. Khan Anas Khan hit him for 3 6s. All slog sweeps over the short boundary. It's a risk, it's a gamble. We expected that to happen at some point. Luke Jones struggled a bit initially and settled into more of the accumulator anchor role as likes of Ryan Buckley. Hit out against the bowling from the other end. And then he launched 45 from 49. He ends with 4 sixes. Benjamin's on all 20 of 13 with 3 fours and a 6 to open the innings. And Ryan Buckley, 29-22, 1 4, 3 sixes. Anas Khan took up the brunt of the assault from the batsman. Anas Khan going for 41 in his 3 overs. But the rest of the bowling was exceptional. Both Ishtiaq Mohammed and Yasim Murtaza going for 15 runs in their 4 overs each. Murtaza picking up a wicket. Nazrul Rana 3 for 24 in his 4 overs. Tanvir Afzal 1 for 17 in 3. Hasan Khan Mohammed 2 overs, 1 for 12 right at the end of the innings. Bowled fantastically at the death, made things tough for the batsman. Quite a few extras. PACC 7 wides and 4 no balls. 15 of the 128 through extras, and that's something they'll be looking at if this match runs tight, if it gets close. We saw the pitch being a bit up and down, a bit slow. It took a good effort from HKCC to get it beyond 120, and now we are in for an exciting run chase. Action will resume shortly, so don't go anywhere. Do stay tuned. We'll now try to catch you up on what's happening over at Kowloon Cricket Club, where KCC Premier League playing Lil Saiwan. It's been a shocking match there. Lil Saiwan's batting, which has been a bit of a weak spot, is now struggling. 53 for 7 in 13 overs. Lil Saiwan over down at KCC. Bowling of the KCC. Well, actually, really, I was going to say it was the seamers, but it's been everybody. Davidson, a run wicket, Namibian fast bowler. I'll give one to. Yeah, one to each team. Yeah, thank you. Very, very lot of. So Jay Davidson, Azaz Khan, he's taking an early wicket with the new ball. Atiq Iqbal, medium pace, 2 for 14 in 3 overs. Dan Basco, 1 for 3 in 2 overs. Excellent bit of left arm spin from him. Devang Bosara, a bit of fast medium there. He's got a wicket as well. Just dismissed Harun Arshad. Waqas Barkat has a wicket as well. So everyone in the KCC lineup has been very, very good. They've done a good job. It's quite an effort. Quite an effort from KCC. Lil Saiwan bowled fantastically against USRC, but you think, score like 53 and 7. They really need to push up to about 100 somehow. They need to get another 50 odd runs this final 7 overs to get a defendable score. Abzeb now batting with Aftab Hussain. So quite a bit of pressure on the young under 19 player, and Aftab Hussain, whose batting often goes underrated. He's got quite a bit of pressure on his shoulders as well. Exciting match out there, especially if you're a KCC fan. It's a fantastic match to watch. The link to which is also available. We'll have to share it on our Facebook page. And if you are watching on YouTube, a link to this match is in the comment section. The comment section right now has been filled with plenty of spectators speculating about who they think is going to win. People think this should be an easy run chase of Pakistan Association. 128 in modern day T20s. Doesn't seem that imposing a score, but we must keep in mind this pitch is behaving a bit slow and a bit low. It's not that easy to bat on. And I wouldn't put it beyond HKCC to defend the score, especially with their bowling attack. A lot of very good spinners. They've got a good pace attack as well. They've got Tanvir Ahmed. They've got Tom Ingram, who's playing today. They've got Ra Kapoor, who can bowl a bit of pace. They've got really, really good spin attack that was arguably a bit underutilized against Lil Saiwan. Likes of Ryan Buckley, Isaac Poole, Kinshat Shah, Ninad Shah. Just very good spin bowling stocks all around. Jata Subramaniam not playing today, which is also a bit of a surprise man of the match in the first game, unavailable for today's match. Action will get underway shortly. They're currently rolling the pitch. Do stay tuned for more. The umpire is going to enter the field now shortly. Those of you just tuning in, we're about to start the second innings where PACC near 129 to win. Meanwhile, over at KCC, Little Saiwan are struggling 59 or 7. No commentary on that feed, but an outstanding display of bowling currently in progress by the Khalung. If you want to check the KCC, a link to that match has been shared on our Facebook page and in the comment section of the YouTube video going live soon. Hope you have been enjoying our coverage. The commentary has mostly been by 15-year-old Aman Gadwani. Big fan of the game, has been carrying out the commentary for our match today. Hope you're enjoying his efforts. He will hopefully come back from the nets and join us for the second half. Having a bit of fun right now. Nets here on HKCC right next to the ground. The bell has just chimed. Indicate resumption of the second innings as the umpires have made their way to the field. Pakistan Association needing 129 to win. I believe we're looking at Tanvir Afzal and Ehsan Nawaz to open the batting. And our commentator, young Aman Gadwani, is back to join us and take you through the start of the second innings. Careful, I'll have them.
I am back. The score is 128 for 6 from HKCC in the 20 overs. 129 for PACC to win in the 20 overs as Tanvir Afzal and Ehsan Nawaz has come out to the middle. Surprising, Ehsan Nawaz has come out. He opened in the last game, which is quite surprising. I've never seen him open before. And Tanvir Ahmed is going to open the bowling. So we're going to see a bit of Tani today. Tani has been great. Last season, DLS WCC needed 4 of the last, just conceded the 1 run of that last ball. Arun Arshad made about 60 odd, 70 odd. And he held his nerve and bowled brilliantly, which is what HKCC need to do today. Hold their nerve, bowl calm, because PACC will just try and slog every ball to finish this game in a hurry, whereas HKCC will have to actually put the pressure on. So just stay calm. That's the idea by HKCC today. Ehsan Nawaz, he's got to be brilliant today. He has to make a good 40 partnership here, 40 runs partnership to get them over the line. Whereas Tanvir Ahmed, Tani, has to get the wickets in a hurry. This has to go like they did, like PACC did. Boom, boom, boom. 5 wickets in about 5 overs. That's what. As the umpire says, I'm ready. Ehsan Khan just banging his bat against the floor. Umpire signals ready. He's trying to practice his leave at the minute. As Ehsan Nawaz. Oh, okay. As the keeper is standing still like a statue. David Jacker. Right, I think we're ready to go. All ready to go. Isaac Poole in front of me. Here we go. Tanvir Ahmed to Ehsan Nawaz. And a good leave to start. 0 off the first ball. Brilliant. Bye. Oh, I just realized that these two are brothers, Ehsan Nawaz and Tanvir Ahmed. But surprisingly, they have a different surname. weird, but they are brothers. That's what I've come to know. It's a brother v brother battle here. Seems to be an India-Pakistan battle, blue versus green. So it'll be interesting to see this. But the India-Pakistan is KCC v HKCC. That's a battle. As he comes in again, Nawaz blocks it. Great solid start by Ehsan Nawaz, just locking this ball along. As it's a great start by Tani Ahmed. First two, no runs. Great start. Just keep that pressure building. Probably bowl the first over a maiden, second over a maiden, third over a maiden, and then you're in the game. You're completely in this game. Because a single per ball will not get them through the line.
When you mentioned maiden overs, yesterday's game, Lil Saiwan, 2 maidens on the trot to start the innings against USRC. Bowled 2 maidens at USRC. USRC got nowhere close in the run chase of 151. They will rely on that level of bowling the way they're batting today over at KCC. Meanwhile, Tanvir Ahmed beats Ehsan Nawaz outside off stump, slightly back of a length. Ehsan goes fishing on it, or fishing for it rather, and is beaten all ends up. So that's a third dot ball in a row. Ehsan Nawaz batting. His batting is a bit underrated, but opening the bowling against his own brothers, it's not an easy task. But once he gets his eye in, he's capable of some good hits.
Rightly said, Ehsan Nawaz was trying to slash that ball through the covers, but he didn't manage to do it. Just like Rohit Sharma tried to slash, I think Lockie Ferguson and Matt Henry in the first semi-final of the World Cup. As Tanvir Ahmed comes in, Ehsan Nawaz has bumped him over the boundary. That is out of here. That's gone over the nets.
That's incredible. These are massive nets. You have to understand. They're like 30, 40 feet high. He's just picked it up over there. That's 6 at any ground in the world. You can pick a ground. Most grounds, 99% of the grounds of the world, that's 6. We've lost a ball on the 4th ball. We talked a bit about lost balls yesterday at Mission Road. Do you know how much a ball costs, Aman? Take a guess. He guesses $60. The correct answer is 400 Hong Kong dollars per ball. And each club has to provide their own spare balls. So as a bowler, as a bowling side, if you get hit for a 6 out of the ground, not only have you given away 6 runs, you've lost $400 for your club because now you've got to produce a spare ball. And the clubs provide the spare balls. It's double insult to injury there, as the umpires tossed in a spare ball and they've tossed it back out. I think they recovered it. Someone outside the ground seems to have chucked it back in, or they seem to have produced the ball out of somewhere. Yeah, Aman rightly speculates the tennis courts might have just used the racket to smash it back into the ground here for us. But they've got a ball anyways. 6 for no loss after 4 balls.
Yeah, cracking shot by Ehsan Nawaz. Didn't expect that one to come like that after a great start. A short ball. Will it be taken? No. Could have been the first wicket here at HKCC and would have been a crucial wicket for HKCC as they are in a position like this. I would suggest spinners come in, but they've been great, the spinners. But I won't talk much because Pakistan Association started with pace, gave some runs, started to take the wickets. I think if they're going to go at this rate, or if they're going to try and attack and lose the wickets, we may have a second super over for an HKCC game at HKCC 2 weeks in a row, which will be quite an interesting thing to have. The last ball of his first over, what's he going to produce? A wicket? A short ball. And I don't think it's given a wide. He's been given a shoulder warning, I think, as they finish the last over. And the first over of this second innings, the chase is quite low, is 6 without loss after the first. As I'm going to update you about the KCC game here. Just got an update on it. Little Saiwan have just done 17 overs, managed to get 72 for 7. Mehan Zeb, who came in at 0 of 1, has now produced 17 of 18 with 3 slashing 4s and great 4s, while Aftab Hussain has come in 8 of 11, 1. Between the two of them, they're great batters. And as we see, there's a wicket here for Aftab Hussain. He goes LBW, and the DLS-WCC are stuck at 72 for 8 after 17.1. As I just see Isaac Poole, a spinner, which was my suggestion, comes into the attack. And not to the best batsman in the world, but to a person who can really attack this ball. I wouldn't be suggesting a spinner, but here we go. See how he produces this one.
Isaac Poole usually does open the bowler. The captain, he likes to lead from the front. And he's very effective with the new ball. Took a wicket early against USRC. Sorry, against Lil Saiwan. And right away there, cramps Tanvir Afzal for room. Squeezed out a point for a dot ball. Yeah, Isaac Poole, a bit of a new ball specialist as a spinner. Tends to bowl in the power play, and then not after that. Kind of the opposite of what you would expect. And he's runs into bowl. Lovely ball. Again, great length. A bit too straight, allows Afzal to flick across his pads, but he won't mind that too much, playing across his pads, closing the face of the bat on the ball, especially when the pitch is a bit of turn, bit of up and down. One run there. Hassan Nawaz on strike.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. The danger batsman Tanvir Afzal gets on off strike. Will be good for HKCC. They'll appreciate that. Not saying that Ehsan Nawaz is a bad player after that six has gone by. As he comes in, he slogs this one. This is going out of here. It is another six. Here we go. Another six tonight. And I watch it go. Ra Kapoor was just looking a bit interested in it. But it has flown over his head. And HKCC are now looking a bit stuck, which was quite expected after the runs they've produced. They will need to get the wickets quickly now. Otherwise, let's see you later for HKCC.
That's the thing about this PACC lineup. They come hard at you from ball one. They don't wait to get the eye in. They don't look to settle in. They look to go, ball one onwards. That's a dot ball there from Isaac Poole as he runs in and bowls a tight line. And this is what they do. They swing hard, swing through the line, look for the big shots.
Rightly said there, as Ehsan Nawaz is 12 of 8. Didn't expect two sixes from him today, but he has produced it comfortably as he's trying to look for a single, but it's well fielded there. I think by Ryan Buckley, if I'm not wrong. Yes, Ryan Buckley has fielded it brilliantly. 11 balls have gone by, 13 without loss, one ball till the end of the second over. And I'm looking quite forward to see if a wicket goes by, because that would be good for HKCC. It would not be such a bad situation as it is right now. As Ehsan Nawaz slogs it for another six. It's hit the Chinese restaurant on the full at HKCC, and this is not looking good for HKCC here. It's 110 required now in 108 balls. This is totally Pakistan Association at their best.
This is what they do. They come hard at you. Ehsan Nawaz, this is what he's capable of. This is why he sent up the order. Partly because he can't bowl with his back and back, but he's a valuable asset with the bat, and he's proving it today. You know, he was down here at long off with us, and we kind of teased him a bit about getting a duck in the first game. I think he's going to enjoy this. He's going to enjoy going back home and watching this replay. He's been batting fantastically so far, keeping out the good balls, waiting for it in the slot, bang. And this is what they'll do. They'll keep coming at you. You got to be very, very careful when you bowl at these guys.
Very rightly said. Tanvir Ahmed comes in for the third over here. HKCC, well, they've just got to produce maiden overs like the other team did yesterday, saying PACC thrashed USRC the other weekend. As Tanvir Afzal has got hit on his glove, and they managed 0 off that ball, which is quite happy for HKCC here. A maiden over, 7 good balls, which are dot balls, makes it go to 6 and over, which is what they need to be back sort of in this game. Not really in this game, but just sort. So here we are then. Can Tanvir Ahmed chip it again to 10? What will happen? It's a duck by him, as I think he may get a shoulder warning now again. Just like today, under 15 game, what happened? The umpires decided to give 2 warnings for shoulder, not 1 warning, 2 warnings. And HKCC bowled a couple of bouncers there. One on the free hit, which would have definitely been given a wide if it was a 1 warning thing. But it was 2. So lucky for them. Michael Healy was the greatest bowler today. Arnab Bopche started great. Very good lineup. You can check the Cricket HQ for the commentary as Tanvir Ahmed comes in. Full toss, it's chipped up in the air, should be taken. Not dropped, and David Jackers takes the catch. And that's the end of Tanvir Afzal. What a big wicket this is here at this ground. A needed wicket for HKCC. They'll feel they're back in the game. I told you, keep your cool. You get the man. That's what they need. I think they also crossed over. So Ehsan Nawaz will be on strike. And now HKCC might have a bit of issues because Babar Hayat has come in. And we know how big a man he is. Smacks it everywhere.
Just gonna say this is not get any easier for HKCC. They've got him in. They've got the danger man out. Tanvir Afzal is a lethal batsman. When he gets going, he had a good innings in the first innings of this competition. He's a man with a point to prove. He's a very dangerous batsman. To get him out early is huge. But then you got Babar Hayat. Imagine getting Tanvir Afzal out and then having to bowl Babar Hayat. That doesn't get any easier. It's quite a lot of batting talent in this PAC lineup, and they all basically play the same way. You got Yasim Murtaza, you got Zishan Ali. You got these guys coming, going bang, bang, bang. Babar Hayat will be on the non-strikers then with 1 ball to come. Non-strikers then, right? He's gone to the non-strike. Nawaz is on the strikers end. Yeah, so Ehsan Nawaz will be on strike. 21 for 1 after 2.5.
And he smashes brother for another 6 at the end of the over. It's been going right for HKCC at this point of time after that brilliant catch. Let's see, can they actually get this right? Can they produce a good ball? It's blocked very well. A great delivery here to finish the over. After 3 overs, 21 for 1 PACC. And they're now 108 short of, I think, 102 balls. So not a bad thing. 6 runs difference. So 1-6 will get them back to equal scores. As Isaac Poole decides, I'm not going to have a bowl. Very surprising. Oh, yes, he is going to have a bowl. He has produced 13 runs of the first over. Quite surprised to see him bowl again. As Ra Kapoor is in front of us here. Brilliant guy, Ra Kapoor. He just exceptional batting. Today was unlucky, but again, he timed that ball brilliantly. But the catch at the boundary was quite simple, but shouldn't have been taken. Should have gone for 6, but that ball was timed with a bat. As here we go, Babar Hayat facing the first ball against the spinner. Let's see how destructive he is today. He blocks it. Very good bowling by Isaac Poole. Babar Hayat is one great batsman after all. And seeing Isaac, it's really happy for HKCC. What can Babar do this time? He sweeps it. There's an appeal for LBW. He's been given another wicket down. The huge wicket of this match. Babar Hayat, the lethal batsman, is on his way back home. And that is going to be the biggest wicket of tonight. Don't you agree?
He went down for the sweep there. He hit him pretty high, but he's quite low down. The ball's not bouncing that much. Interesting. I mean, that's a huge wicket. Isaac Poole backed himself. Captain leading from the front. Came on to bowl to Babar Hayat. What a wicket again. Now, just like that, again, this game changed so fast. We were in a similar situation where HKCC got off the flyer, lost 2 big wickets. Yasim Murtaza coming in now, left-handed batsman. And now we're going to see a real test of PACC's batting depth. We know they've got batsmen in the lineup. We know they've got guys who can bat. Can they pull off a run chase?
Probably get Ehsan Nawaz out, then we know what This batting order is light in this PACC side. That wicket was big. That was a huge shout for LBW there. Went down on his knees, tried to sweep. I think it was a bit too high. I think that decision could have been reversed in some way if DRS was there. But very lucky for HKCC. They needed that. They needed that wicket. At this point of time, they've bowled 20 deliveries. The score's 21 for 2. One more dot ball. 6 and over. Nice way to start, really. This game is turning. This game could turn around now from point to point. If Ehsan Nawaz goes, then only it can turn. I mean, he will get tired, so we have to test his abilities when he's tired. Hearing that he's one of a good batter to open this innings, and he's a bowler, so very surprising. Last season, bowled beautifully, got out for a golden duck against HKCC last season. Ehsan Nawaz. So it was very funny, but here we go. Yasir Montaza has come in and he's blocked the first one. Not a very bad start for him. This is a very normal start. What Hayat did first ball, just try and block it. Then the second ball, he went, let's throw and sweep it up. And he just got trapped. LBW. Hopefully he doesn't do this. He tries to slog as this is hit hard. This is hit to the boundary. Will it go the whole way? Yes. 3 bounces into the boundary there.
Like I said, they come at you, they come hard. Murtaza just needs one sider, gets a full half volley in the arms through it. 4 runs.
Oh, another boundary being seen here from Murtaza.
At the moment, it's not going that well for the HKCC side. That's a few good boundaries by PACC. After that wicket, they really needed those 2 boundaries. Hello, I'm Sam. Oh, I'm 12 and I play at HKCC.
Last ball being blocked. That's 4 overs gone. It's 29 for 200 required now in 100 deliveries. My bad. 196 deliveries. 196. Nawaz is on strike as I think we have a change in bowler. I think it's Tom Ingram been introduced in here. He's a great bowler last season. What a start he got into this game. Trapped one guy, LBW, in the second delivery. Full team went appealing. It was raised. The finger was raised quite late.
Cathay Pacific pilot Tom Ingram onto bowl here. Meanwhile, at KCC, the Saiwan bowled out for 86. So now they've got quite a challenge ahead of them, the Saiwan, as Ingram runs into bowl to Ehsan Nawaz. Flicks it up in the air. He's not got a hold of it. Fielder's running across. It would be a spectacular catch. If he gets it, he will not get it. Sails above his head for 6. Small boundaries here. Small leg side boundary there. We've mentioned this a few times. Ehsan Nawaz picking that off his legs. Not as cleanly connected as you would have liked. Went high up in the air. Enough to get 6 on it.
Very right. That was not timed out the middle of that. Fielder looked very interested in taking that catch. It was pretty high in the air. Would have been a great catch if he had jumped very high, which he couldn't. As we see Saiwan score, it looks to be an RCB situation where the 86 all out. Looks like CSK from 2019 has bowled them out pretty good.
It looks like PACC could be getting a bit of a start here. Nawaz with 24 off 12 and Murtaza with 8 off 4, both with a 200 strike rate, so it's looking pretty good for PACC at the moment. Found the ball finally. And Ahmed needs to pull something, get a wicket.
It's Ingram, yeah. It's Tom Ingram bowling. The scoreboard has turned out to be wrong. As he comes in for another delivery here. How can he bowl? That was a massive 6. He tries it. Swing and a miss. Would have been edged. If it was edged, that would be a huge wicket. Went too early on it. Could have timed it slightly better to perfection. As we see Isaac Poole here. Let's just have a look what happens here. Nawaz dabs it down. Isaac Poole running fast. He holds it out. The captain is leading from the front, as we know. He's one of their good ones. As we just look at the pitch after the second innings and the Babar Hayat dive, taking out the grass is still not simmered down here. And it looks quite bad to see on a pitch like this where the match is getting so interesting and to a great level of cricket here. As we know, Hong Kong has the best talents in cricketing here. We see so many teams which are English teams, but most players are Indians. So quite surprising to see those stuff, but still, we can get through. The next ball comes. He's whipped it away. That could go for 4. 1 bounce, 2 bounces, 4. 4 runs.
This is getting really bad for HKCC. They need to get another wicket. Possibly, Poole could do something.
Pretty good start here from PACC again. They come hard at you. They don't wait. They don't take too many siders. They go after every ball. Yasin Murtaza has already got 12. He's just played 5 deliveries. That's a 6th one. He's punched for a dot. It's a lot of block, bash. Isaac Poole's bowled well. He probably should give himself another over. Only gave himself 2 overs in the first game against Taiwan. Might give himself 1 more over there. He's got a couple other spin options. Kinshit Shah, of course, likely to come on a bowler spell. Ninat Shah didn't bowl in the first game. Maybe he gets a look in today. As Ingram's in again over the wicket to the left-handed Murtaza. Another pull shot. Another one comfortably in the gap. 1 bounce hits the picket fences. 4 more. And that's the end of 5 overs. We've got 44 for 2. Big over there. 15 runs off it.
So not looking good for HKCC, especially in Premier League where we don't even have a finals and a semi-final. We've only got the person who finishes off top, wins the cup. 3 times champions in a row is HKCC. As we see, Kinshit Shah is coming on to have a little bowl, which is quite nice because he's a good spinner. This wicket is turning, so it looks that we could have a wicket in this over possibly. But it really depends on Ehsan Nawaz. He's really pouncing on these bowlers here at this ground. And he's exceptional today, just like Luke Jones last over, just pouncing on the spinners. But in the early stages, it was quite. The spinners were destructive to the batsmen. Well, we'll have to see what he does here. Kinshit Shah, can he get a wicket in this over? Hopefully he can. Let's see what he does. Kinshit is signaling for one player to move to his left. As he's now ready to bowl. First ball of the 6th over from Kinshit Shah. He slogs him for 6 and it's out of here. It is now gone into the restaurants. Top tier.
Yeah, that was a brilliant shot by Nawaz. PACC are launching ahead at those spinning bowlers. They will not stop. It's looking pretty good. Them at 50 for 2 with a target of 129. But, well, you never know. Need to get a few more wickets at HKCC.
Bit of a blinder here from Ehsan Nawaz on track. He's going one of the fastest 50s in his competition if he can keep going. 5 sixes, no boundaries. 31 runs. 5 sixes. He's hit 5 sixes and a single. That's his inning so far. It's been block, bash, block, bash. The ball's been retrieved from the swimming pool, so no lost ball, no $400 lost for HKCC. That's money saved that will be reinvested into the junior program, 2 of which are sitting here doing commentary with us, Aman Gadwani and young 12-year-old Sam. Ball has been returned to Kinshit Shah.
Not a great start for Kinshit Shah. I don't think this is looking international level for him. And Hong Kong bowler hasn't produced a great start for his team. Especially this is domestic league, so he should be getting those wickets quickly if he's an international bowler, but you never know. They can sometimes turn you down. As we will see his second delivery, hopefully it has a top edge on it that could possibly carry to third man or fine like. What can you do here? What can he produce? He has launched that. And it's the
Jesus.
10th there for 6. The glass of the bar has been hit.
So Aman, what do you think of Ehsan's batting now?
Yeah, I think he's quite good. I think he has launched 2 sixes of 2 balls of Kinshit Shah. One was full, one was short. He's confusing the bowler. As there's a single going on here, throw goes to no end. Should have been a good throw to the bowler's end and he would have been gone for all money. But no throw, and HKCC are now in a lot of trouble here.
Yeah, I agree with that. HKCC need to get another wicket, otherwise it's not going to be very pretty. And that win against LSW last week would be for nothing. Kinshit Shah organizes his fields, moving everyone around as he for a fourth delivery and hold. Oh! Almost LBW. Good shout.
As we see in the offside, Luke Jones warming up. Probably going up the next over here for HKCC. Hopefully he can produce something better. As Yasim tries to get round, throw goes to the bowler's end. And it misses the stumps. Mortaza is proving to be a good batsman. As Ehsan Nawaz really no boundaries, 6 sixes here for him. And he moves into the 38 of 17 deliveries at a strike rate of 223. Very surprising to see that. As we talk, he's on strike. He slogs again. It's gone over his head. Can a fielder stop it? Rak Kapoor has stopped it. Very well fielded there by Rak Kapoor as he lets only 1 run go. And I think that's the end of the 6th over. 59 for 2. And a 6.
Yeah, I don't know how many times I've said this, but HKCC need to get another wicket, otherwise it will be long gone. And that wicket probably has to be Nawaza because he has hit 6 sixes, hit the last twice. And yeah, need to get another one. Luke Jones about to bowl an over. Getting up.
Yeah, we've seen Luke Jones. He's a really good leg spinner from last year. Brilliant bowling. He picked up a fifer against, I think it was the Infidels, or I know, but a USRC team. Picked up fifer for 20 after his 4 overs. Brilliant spell. Just every delivery on the pads trapped him. 3 LBW shouts and 2 bowled because they moved away so that they don't get trapped, and it went through their defense and hit middle stump.
Oh, it's a smart move here. Short boundary on the leg side. The spinner taking the ball away from the right-hander, and they know Ehsan Nawaz has been targeting the leg side boundary. They basically set a trap for him and says, if you want to hit against the spin, take that short boundary. Be our guest. Luke Jones also high in confidence. Bit of a low full toss that's dragged out to the deep at first for a single. So it's a good strategic move here to get Luke on. Now he's going to have a challenge here. He's going to be bowling to the left-hander, spinning the ball in, but he's got the long boundary and he's got protection out there.
Not only Luke Jones, but Rak Kapoor can also pull. Pulls pretty well. Last game we saw it. Pulled a beauty. I think he produced a wicket also the last game. Absolutely brilliant bowler. Pace, just middle stump gone. Luke Jones having a little chat with Isaac Poole about his field pace there. As we see Yasim on strike. And Ben Zanol is right in front of us in the inner circle. The power play has ended, just telling you. 1 ball ago, that was the end of the power play. And yeah, it looks to be a pretty sight here for Luke as he's coming in for his second delivery to Yasim. Yasim skips down the wicket. It is going to go for 6. That's out of here. It's gone back onto the tents. It's rolling down and it's stuck on the playground tents.
Yeah, if they don't get one out very quickly, preferably Nawaz, who has hit 6 sixes and 40 runs, which is incredible, and is going for 50. And then Mortaza, who just hit the 6 and 4 fours. So, yeah, they need to get someone in as they are getting some order now. And Luke Jones with 7 runs off the first 2.
stark contrast to how HKCC started their innings. Lost a couple of early wickets and then slowed down towards the end of the power play. I think they were 38 or 39 after the power play. The ACC lost a couple of early wickets, just kept coming at you. And when they're hitting it this cleanly, no ground is big enough. Some of these shots have not been quite middled, but it's a small ground, small boundaries, and these boys back themselves to go hard at the ball and clear the ropes. If you look at the percentage of runs scored in boundaries, what have they scored? They've hit 7 or 8 sixes so far. "66 runs, out of which they've had 7 sixes and 4 fours. That's 42 plus 16. That's 58 of the 66 runs have come in boundaries. HKCC have not bowled badly, but when they've slightly erred in line length, or when they've bowled it in the arc, it's cost them. And just like that, block, block, bash, block, block, bash, 66 for 2, and it's going to be hard work for HKCC to claw back into it. The required run rate is only 4.8.
Just saying that I would not be so confident that PACC is right in this game at this very minute after seeing what happened today in the under 15s. 44 without loss, and again managed to be 65 for 4, winning by just only 5 wickets because of 10 players in their team. As Jones is back and he charges down and he's hit him for another 6. It is out of here. It's in the tents. It's in the trees this time. It's gone out of HKCC. And that ball should not be retrieved. That ball can't be retrieved. They should get a new ball by an umpire. And now HKCC can probably go back home sad, because it's 72 for 2 here and they can never get back into this game.
This isn't a very exciting game to watch at the moment. It was very exciting when the first 2 wickets were done, and it was a good game to watch. But now it's just Nawaz has hit 6 sixes with Murtaza with 2, and I don't think they can really come back this HKCC.
Don't know about you, I find this batting fantastic to watch. This is incredible spectacle for everyone here at the ground. Some remarkable big hitting. Again, PACC was second place last season, won 3 out of 4. HKCC 4 out of 4. This was a deciding match to decide the champion last year. This year, PACC charging, and they win this. They're basically set to win the championship unless the other side one KCC can upset them. So it's brilliant batting performance, and they look like the team to beat. This is incredible hitting as Luke Jones runs in for the 4th ball. Oh my word! What can you do when he's hitting it so cleanly? He just slogged into the swimming pools again. It's another 6. Luke Jones can't do anything but smile. This is just remarkable batting. What would you both do if a batsman's batting like this against you?
No clue what I would do, but I would just probably bowl a different length ball. As just talking here, if PACC loses to Saiwan or KCC, HKCC beats USRC and KCC, then it's about HKCC having a better run rate, as he could have been stumped there. It's hit him somewhere. It's hit him. Where did that go? Where did that ball go? It was stuck in his pad, apparently, says my friend commentator here. Yasim was charging down. If that ball went to the keeper, all money, he was on his way back home. And now Yasim has another life thanks to his pad. So probably keep those pads as a memory, I would say. As he charges down again. And this is getting worse for them. This is a City Kai-Tak v Kowloon Cantons match here. And it goes to Kowloon Cantons. Oh no.
I would, according to the question earlier, spin is definitely not working for this HKCC side. They need to bring in some pace bowlers. Otherwise, it is just going to be hit out of the park every single time. But yeah, I would just change up my bowling a little. Probably the length, and see how that gets me. So, it's Shah. 1 over.
I think the lifeguard should just stand there with the tent to just keep putting it back into the ground the way they're going. They never seem to be stopping hitting 4s and 6s here. As Kinshit Shah comes back, 7 overs gone, 84 for 2. HKCC now cannot pull this game back in time. I think they need around 45 runs to win in the last 13 overs. Be surprising if they win this match. As he blocks Kinshit Shah, but he's going to take the single there. Throw goes to the bowlers, and no, that misses the stumps there. Could have been trouble for PACC if that hit the stumps. Very good fielding there by the fielder there. His throw was magnificent. Just missed the stumps. Kinshit should have been back up for the ball and remove the bails. Instead, he was in front and just let the ball go. And then managed to just slow down so he could catch up to take that ball.
Yeah, Kinshit Shah needing to get a wicket here. If he doesn't, PACC have run away from this game. Oh, good stop there. And, direct hit, maybe. But the overthrows get them. And wicket stops it at the other end. That was a 2. That was very bad. But it could get worse. Really could.
Yeah, it's down to this over here. Kinshit Shah, 1.2, 17 for none. Probably bring in Ryan Buckley to see how that works out. As he tries to slog it, and he has been taken. No appeal. See, the wicketkeeper throws it back to Kinshit to have a pull, and it hits the non-striker's stumps. Oh my word, what is happening here? Can Nawaz pull this game back or not?
Small matter of 4 fours and 10 sixes. Already hit this inning so far. Another dot ball. It's a better over, only 2 runs off it so far in the first 4 balls. But, damage has mostly been done. It's going to take quite an effort here from HKCC to pull the game back. Nawaz and Murtaza have been incredible. And that's a hit inside out. Over extra cover. The man in the deep is running around to get it. He'll get it. But they will run one. Yasin Murtaza not interested in the second. Only 3 off this over so far. Kinshit's got 1 ball to go. So yeah, 10 sixes, 4 fours. That's 76 runs of the 87 upcoming boundaries.
Yeah. PACC about to hit one. Oh! Caught by the wicket keeper. Not quite out though. As Kinshit Shah ends his over with 3 runs.
Not a bad over, but what happened in his first over? It's 87 for 2 after 8. I still have a feeling it's going to PACC, but the game is changing now with those spinners. And they're bringing back, I think, Tanveer Ahmed to have a bowl here. What can he do today? Let's have a look. Wasn't a great start by Luke Jones, so I think they've dropped the idea of him going. He went for 1 over 25 runs. Possibly not the best he could have asked for, Luke Jones. As Isaac's coming in front of us, the field. So let's have a look what happens here. It's down to Tanveer Ahmed. It's down to HKCC getting this win here. 12 overs to go. 42 to win. Possible. Maybe 60, 72 balls to go. Could do it actually if they pull this game back. Probably bowl another 12 overs of dot balls and they'll win it. Or possibly get another 7 overs of dot balls. As he flips it away on his legs. And that is going to go straight to the man there on the leg side boundary. And it's taken for 1 run. So well done by Tanveer Ahmed. A great bowler. 2.1 overs, 9 for 1. Ehsan Nawaz making his 43. He's nearing his 50 today. If he slogs another one, he could be there. He is just about there. 1 run short. Can he hit that 6?
Yeah, 2 batsmen from PACC about to hit their 50 if they don't get out. And it's a big if there. There's HKCC are bowling a little bit better with Tanya Ahmed. And Poole moving around on the field looks okay as we have Ahmed up for his second delivery and it's pitched. Oh, good ball. and it's a dot ball. So, yeah, it doesn't look too great for HKCC, but it could be worse. It could be worse.
Complete Jaffa there from Tani Ahmed. We know him. He can pull this game back. He pulled the game against Saiwan back last season. Pulled it the other day. Thanks to Luke Jones' direct hit. Anyway, let's see what today happens. I don't think it's going to go good as he charges down the man's there, but it's gone over him. And that's gone for 4. I thought it went for 6. And HKCC are getting destroyed today over here at HKCC. Not the best start they could have asked for, but PACC are looking really, really good and good touch for these matches.
When you're having a bad day, things get worse. That's gone over the fielder's head. But for 4, the fielder's probably a couple of steps back. He would have taken the catch there. The small things like this just don't go your way when you're facing a sort like this. As some viewers into Bolton Murtaza, who's nearing his 50. It's a full toss. Excellent fielding a point. Very, very well done. I think is that Kincher at point? Outstanding work there at point to save that. Murtaza already on 46. 5 4s, 4 6s. Hassan Nawaz 43 with 6 6s. 92 for 2. We're in the 9th over. This has been incredible demonstration of power hitting. They've hit it clean. They've got under the ball. It's a dangerous batting line at PACC. Babar Hayat, remember, out for a 2-ball duck. And yet they've got Tanvir Afzal out for about barely troubling the scorers. It's been the 2 unheralded batsmen, and it's in the air. Oh, it's just fallen short. That was a short ball from Tani Ahmed. Yasser Murtaza pulled it. It was in the air. The fielder at wide long on. Was that Ryan Buckley there? It was Luke Jones, number 34, running across. They put in the dive. The ball fell just short on the bounce. Did a good job to stop it. It's only 1 run. 93 for 2 with 1 ball to come. Hassan Nawaz on.
Yeah, we've seen Luke Jones like this last season. A diving catch over there. Brilliant catch he ended up with. And it was really a good game, that one, after he took that catch. As Tani comes in for the last ball of the over. Full toss. It's gone straight up. Could this be the wicket that they've been looking for? Nawaz is there. Dropped. It's dropped. That is not the best feeling here by HKCC. And they couldn't have asked anything more than that. A full toss that went straight up in the air should have been taken.
That was not great. They really needed that wicket. If they had that, this game could have turned right around. Because I think it was Nawaz that was hitting that. And I'm not sure. But, yeah. If Nawaz is hit, it was Murtaza who had hit that, who is now on 47 with Nawaz on 44 for 25 and 20 balls with a 176 and 235 strike rate. It is not going great for HKCC as we head in to another over of spinners. First delivery coming up. And, whacked it, but it'll only be a 6.
He tried to whack it, didn't miscue it. He miscued it. It hit the bottom of his bat, didn't go away before, as that was Nawaz, as I believe, trying to do the slogs, as he normally does. Not the best score, 95 for 2. It couldn't have been asked, but I still feel HKCC could get there if they could get those wickets quickly. Kinchit has the ball. Can he throw to non-striker? No, he cannot. He says, no, thank you. I'm not going to do that today. As that's the second delivery ball. 2 runs off 2 balls there. 4 away from 100, PACC. And they're nearly there to win this game.
I have no doubt that PACC will win this game with Nawaz and Murtaza almost hitting 100 partnership. Oh, it's hit straight up in the air. And Kapoor. And it's caught! 45-26 balls with 6 sixes. That is not what he would have wanted. All so close to that 50. And that is exactly what HKCC needed to get Nawaz or Murtaza out. As Ali comes in with Murtaza at 48 for 21.
As Daniel Bukhari makes his way out to the middle after that huge wicket. Went really high in the air. Was a good catch by Rakapur under the sun. Very well done by him. As Kinchicha is coming in. Didn't start too well, but he's now getting his rhythm back in this game. Again, they're 4 short. As Mortaza's on strike on 48. Can he get those 2 runs for a 50? Or will he be taken by a spectacular catch again there? What will he try and do? Get it in style, or will he try and get out? What's he going to try and do? Take it easy, get those 2, or just take the risk and get the win style? He says, I'm going to get the 2 possibly. Well fielded there. Probably throw to keeper's end. And not horrible fielding. As it could go to the bowler's end here. We could have something interesting. No. They come back for 1, I think that is. And that one takes him to 49. His 50 is nearing by here. And I think HKCC's loss is nearing by as well. As they move to 97 for 3 after 9.4 overs. As Bukhari makes his way on strike.
Kinshit Shah with his last 2 balls, 21 runs and 1 wicket, heading into his 3rd over. This is his 3rd over with 2 more balls remaining. As he is coming up for his 5th delivery. And it is bowled and whacked. Oh, just bounced before the fielder. And very lucky there, Bukhari. Very, very lucky there. If that had just carried a little bit more, that might have been out. As Kinshit Shah for his final delivery. All stopped, no single. And that is 3 of the over.
That's 10 overs gone, 97 for 3. The run rate that they're going at is 9.7 per over, which is pretty good, I think, at this point of stage. But can HKCC pull it back?
And a quick update from KCC. They have currently reached 20 for no loss in the chase of 87. Now they've got a single there. It's become 21 for no loss in 4 overs. Zakat and Azaz Khan opening batting. That's the kind of pair you want when you're chasing a low score. However, they've not gone all guns blazing. They've taken a measured approach here. Zakat 14 of 14, Azaz 6 of 10. The new ball bowling from the other side one, very accurate, very difficult to put away. The content just staying there, staying the right shots, treating the bad balls the way they should treat it. Our commentators here are not very happy with the fact that Zakat has left HKCC to go play KCC this year. I will make sure they are not around when he comes to play them. Some strong emotions going in the commentary booth. As a change of bowling, I think it's going to be, is it Isaac Poole's come back on? Isaac Poole, the captain, has brought himself back on from the mountainside end, 97 for 3. Not many runs to play with here. KCC just 32 away from victory, just 10 overs to go. Yasin Murtaza 1 away from a 50.
1 away. What can he do? Probably chip it up in style and get it, or... Ooh, that turned a long way. That could have been out. Could have been caught the edge there. That was unlucky. And if that edged, well, Murtaza wouldn't have had a good night's sleep today thinking about him going for 49 runs.
Yeah, that was a bet almost out. Poole that would have been brilliant. Oh, great block. Poole just has to keep Murtaza on the ropes. Make sure he does not get that 1 run that he needs. Otherwise, his confidence will be through the roof. Oh, it's whacked. And it's for a 6, I think. as Murtaza makes his half century. 25 balls, 5 fours and 5 sixes with a strike rate of 220. Murtaza very excited now.
And the 26 shot as Murtaza just blocks that away back to Isaac Poole. What could happen here? Could there be a twist in the tail of getting quick wickets here? Probably another 6 wickets in quick time would get them back into this game. But it's highly impossible.
That's been an outstanding innings from Yasir Murtaza, of course, a professional cricketer out in Pakistan before coming to Hong Kong. Has been picked for Hong Kong A and is in the framework in the national side. I believe once he completes his eligibility criteria, he might actually be able to represent Hong Kong. He tries that down to long off for a single. It's to 56. Very talented man, Yasir Murtaza, and also does a lot of good coaching work down at PACC. An excellent innings from him.
Yeah, this is not looking great for HKCC. It looks like there's going to be a big loss with PACC only needing 3 or 4 runs and over to bring this one home. And Poole with a ball, and it's blocked. Nice fielding. Oh, just short. Direct hit might have done it, but you never know, as that's 104 for 3 of the 11th over. And we'll see who's bowling next. Hopefully it's a fast bowler who can possibly, just possibly, get something in before PACC absolutely smashes it. So we have Ingram coming in. And yep.
As I think it is Kinchit Shah. So Kinchit Shah has been now going to bowl this over, the 12th over, as he's whacked away for none. Very well. It was quite a good shot there. Had a lot of power. Enough to cover up a single there on the run board. As they're 104 for 3 after 11.1. As he tries to block it, but it beats him completely. What a jaffer from him. And I think he's bowling from the bus stop end. Good job here by Kinchit Shah. As that is blocked away. Brilliant. They need a lot of dot balls at this stage. What a start here by HKCC. Comes in again. As it's pulled away hard. The fielder is there. They're only going to get that single.
Yeah, they need a lot of dot balls if they want to pull this game back in order. And they need Murtaza out instantly. He has been the powerhouse that for PACC. And I think he'll probably stay in like forever. He won't go out. It seems at the moment, as Kinchit Shah comes in for his 4th delivery. He is about to bowl. And good ball. Slogged it up. 1 bounces, 2 bounces, 3, 4, 5 bounces as it hits away for 4. I'm pretty sure they only need 3 and over now, which is horrifying for HKCC. As Kinchit Shah for a 5th delivery. He ready and good ball. Oh! Almost caught. Almost caught. So close. That was extremely lucky for Bukhari.
Just been one of those days for HKCC. Struggled a little bit with the bat. Had a bit of a comeback. And then things have just not gone their way in the field. Hassan Nawaz pulling off all the big shots, just clearing the boundary on some occasions. Catches have been dropped. Chances have fallen short. And as a result, HKCC on the verge of a big victory.
20 required in 48 balls. Can they win this? Who's going to bowl this over? It looks to be Isaac Poole. Was bowled 3 overs, given 28 for 1. Can he pull off a win again? Or will he lose control and get smacked for another 6? As Mortaza takes strike, we have seen how powerful he can get. And will he take the charge again? Yes, he can. Says, sure, I'm ready for that. Goes down to the man there. I think Rakapur there. No, it's not Rakapur. Rakapur is near the tents. Somebody else feels it well. And now they're only to a 19 shot.
Yeah, only 20 to win from PACC, and that's absolutely terrible for HKCC, who actually batted extremely well, other than a few short ones. Oh no! That's beautiful, Bukhari! Reverse sweep for a 6. 4, oh. You would think it was a 6, but 1 bounce and a 4. Bukhari with a huge reverse sweep, and this game ended a long time ago, but that officially almost ends it for HKCC, who cannot get back.
As he bowls again, and it's blocked. 15 required now. And it doesn't look good here for HKCC. They know possibly that they've lost this game. As Bukhari says, I'll slog you, and then there's something there. Not given, obviously, because he was way in. But the keeper reacted quite quickly there. David Jackers, that is. Batted brilliantly last season, David Jackers. This season, he's been not exceptional. As he reverse sweeps again. Over the man there for 4. And HKCC are now losing this game 100%. Short now, or PACC. And I think it's now time to pack your bags here.
Never say never. It's always a way back in this. Cricket's a funny game. But that's some outstanding batting here from Daniel Bukhari, taking on the reverse sweep against the off spinner. 2 times in the same over, pulling it off on both occasions. Score now reads 118 for 3. Bukhari's batting on 12. It's been an outstanding performance by PACC with the bat, like we've mentioned before. They go at bowlers, they go at them hard. No respite for the HKCC bowlers. They've tried pace, they've tried spin, they've created a few chances. It's just not been their day today. Meanwhile, down at KCC, Azaz and Zakat have taken 42 off the power play, so KCC well on the way to pull off the run chase. They just need another 45 in the last 14. So 2 rather one-sided run chases going on here. I think the difference being that HKCC actually had something they could defend at the mid-innings break, 128, 129. It looked like a power score when HKCC were out there. I think again, that's just credit to PACC and how well they bowled on the surface. And especially the way they've just batted, they've just been absolutely outstanding. Murtaza and Ehsan Nawaz, they've scored at 9 and over for most of this innings. And this is despite Tanvir Afzal being out for 3 of 7 and Baba Hayar for 2 ball duck. Pick the 2 most explosive batsmen in their lineup, and they've not fired. And despite that, they're crushing it. It's 9 and over. It's Ehsan Murtaza, underrated player, very, very good player. He's won T20 Premier League Player of the Season on a couple of occasions. Very good all-rounder. Has bowled well, batted well, does very well in the 2-day games as well. Has been a top performer at this level for a long time. Another great performance by him. And Ehsan Nawaz just proving Aman that he can actually bat.
Yeah, Murtaza, if anyone got man of the match, it deserves to be Murtaza. He has scored 58 runs, 5 6 and 5 4s and 4 overs for 15. Probably the most economical bowler in this game and the best batter. So if anyone deserves to get man of the match, it's him with Murtaza and Kapoor. Oh, it's hit straight over his head. And that's another 4 for Murtaza oh wow. It's not going very well for HKCC with them only 7 to win. Not very good. As Kapoor whacked and stopped, and and it won't matter because basically all they need to do is get 1 and over now. That's all they need. 1 and over, and they have won the game. So it does not look great for HKCC, and Watt probably no 4, but it'll be a single. And that's all PACC need. They just need just a few more singles, and they are through.
They only need 1 per ball actually to win this match. If they just take 1 every ball single, so wouldn't it? Quite comfortable. As he tries to slog it and do it in style, but he can't finish the game in style. Probably a 4 and a single may do it. This is probably not the best performance I've seen by HKCC. Hopefully PACC loses matches now and gets... And then we have a tight one as long as HKCC perform better this league. As that is pulled away around the corner. And that's going to be just a single. Stopped running for a reason there. Yasim. Surprising. It was looking exciting. They're 4 short. 1 boundary of the last ball will get them through it. Will this be game done and dusted here at the ground? Here we go. Last ball of the over. And he reverse sweeps as an appeal for LBW. He's not been given. And that's the end of the over as 14 go by. It's a score of 125 for 3.
Yeah, all they need is 4 more, and they have won the game. 1-6 would win it outstandingly. Even though HKCC have seemed to field better in this game with multiple overthrows from PACC last game. And yeah, all they need is 4 more runs, and they will win this game quite comfortably with about 7 wickets remaining. And yeah.
As Tanvir Ahmed comes back in. Last over, he's bowled 3 overs, 15 for 1. Not a bad start for him. As this is the 15th over going by. And the score is 125 for 3 after 14. Here we go. Will they finish it in this boundary? It's hit away for 6. Game done and dusted here. And it's all down to Pakistan Association after 14.1 overs at a score of 131 for 3. And HKCC loses by 7 wickets.
Thank you to our 2 commentators, young Aman Gadwani and young Sam. Been excellent for us this innings. Good job. Disappointing for the 2 HKCC kids to witness HKCC lose here at home, but outstanding batting effort by Pakistan Association. It must be said, 70 for Yasim Murtaza off just 37 balls leading the charge. There was also an excellent 45 by Ehsan Nawaz. 27 balls with 6 sixes, no boundaries. 6 sixes, 45. Ehsan Nawaz, an outstanding batting effort from him as well. Daniel Bukhari there, not out for 13 at the end. HKCC batting first, managed 128 in their 20 overs. Primarily thanks to Luke Jones hitting 45 not out of 49 balls. He struggled at the start. The pitch seemed a bit slow, up and down, some turn. Yasim Murtaza, Mohammad Ishtiaq, each returning 4 overs for 15 runs. Yasim taking 1 wicket. But they got 21 runs, I believe, or 22 runs off the final over, bowled by Anas Khan. Luke Jones hitting 3 sixes, hit 4 in total throughout his innings. That really set them up nicely for a decent score that we thought innings break would be a defendable score. We thought we had a game on our hands. Ryan Buckley, of course, batted really well too, 29 of 22 with 3 sixes and a 4. Ben Zanal, 20 of 13 with 3 fours and a 6. Those 3 wickets for Nazrul Arana, the pacer, struggling a little bit at the start of his spell, but came wonderfully to take 3 big wickets. Tanvir Afzal also bowled well, 3 overs, 1 for 17, despite a couple of no balls at the start. Hasan Khan Mohammad Seamer, 2 overs, 1 for 12, bowled really well at the end. But in the end, 128, just not enough. KCC, they lost Tanvir Afzal for 3 of 7. They had lost Babar Hayat, LBW's second ball, and yet they got there with nearly 6 overs to spare. Ehsan Nawaz, 45, as we mentioned. Outstanding, the fast bowling all-rounder. First ball against USRC. Came out here today with a point to prove. Just absolutely hammered it everywhere. Some lovely stroke making. Some big sixes. The windows here at HKCC were threatened on multiple occasions. And Yasser Murtada, 70 of 37, is absolutely clinical. A masterclass of big hitting. It was a fantastic performance in PACC. Outstanding. When this takes on the 2 out of 2, they're now on top of the table. And meanwhile, KCC are 64 for no loss, chasing 87. They only played out 8 overs, so they are en route to a big victory at KCC. That will take KCC to the top of the table should they complete this win, which they should probably complete in the next few overs. With that, we will end our coverage of today's T20 game. You can, of course, watch the KCC versus Lasamo match unfold on YouTube. The link has been shared on our Facebook page and in the comment section of this YouTube video. KCC now 70 for no loss after 8, just needs 17 more to win. This is Nitesh Shimlani signing off here from HKCC. Thank you for following our coverage. We hope you enjoyed it. We hope you had a good time. This was a fantastic game, fantastic display of big hitting. Join us again next week. We'll have a couple more Premier League games, a lot more action coming up. Do stay in touch, stay tuned, and have a good day. See you. Bye-bye.